I love him in his chat. I think I might have a new short. Wait, I have two. How do you not know how many shorts you have? Oh, that's right, because you don't make them. Somebody doesn't make his own shorts. Has to rely on all of his fans. Do all the work for free. I can imagine being that. I think everything is up and live. Share it out. Oh, what the? Wrong video. Oh shit, you know what I forgot though, right? That too. Hit that like, guys. Know you want to, or terrorists win. Yes, we are live. Hello, hello. Do this. Come on, DSP, you're in your chat. Now, 150. It is now 1:15. He still hasn't started. He's supposed to start at 1:45. It says right there, February 10th, 2023 at 1:45 p.m. Alright, my head's kind of in the way, isn't it? Yeah, why would I have such a fat head? There, now you see, 1:45 p.m. He should have started 5 minutes ago. Come on, Pig Roach. I want to point and laugh at you. Too busy, guys. He's got all these important things he's got to do before the stream starts. Like play WWE Champions, and then forget that the stream's supposed to be going. Yeah, he finally got around to playing his music. Got off music that, like everything else, he didn't make. Thugs on the floor. You got thugs on the floor. Shoot them in the face because they're on the fucking floor. Man, look at this chat move.
Alright, this is my very first match of the official release of Doom.
That chat is just moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
The shotgun is ridiculously overpowered.
Oh, he's only got 31 people watching. Womp womp.
Noob gun, too. Noobs with shotguns. Huns. Drop the beat. Noobs with shotguns. What the fuck? Oh, look, another shotgun. Noobs with shotguns.
Oh, he finally got a new message. I saw an article saying Hi-Fi Rush contains hints of Evil Within 3. I highly doubt that. If we ever get another Evil Within, it won't be announced through Hi-Fi Rush.
Triple kill. Damn. Combat tested Doom guy approved. Double kill. I love it. Don't call it a comeback. Triple kill. Damn. Combat tested Doom guy approved. He exploded. He exploded too.
He exploded. He exploded too.
He exploded too. He exploded too. He exploded too. He exploded too.
The way. The way.
Oh, look, another shotgun. Noobs with shotguns. I love the shotgun dead. Noobs with shotguns. Again with shotguns. What a surprise. Noobs with shotguns.
Type.
Fucking shotgun that motherfucker. 7 kills, baby. That's awesome. That was so sick. That's awesome. That was so sick. Super shotty. That shit.
Let's see what to do while we wait.
That's awesome. That was so sick. That's awesome.
I should save that for. I know we can talk about. Guess who posted a new video? GTG, popping a sharp suit. Only got about 19 minutes into it so far, unfortunately, but then it's like, oh, time to start the stream. We'll pin that up to the top, and actually, let's add it to the description box. Save. There we go. Alright, alright. How's everybody doing today? My day off. I get to kick back and relax. Well, I already got laundry done, got vacuuming done. I still have dusting to do, but that's just walking around the house with my little stick and knocking down cobwebs and stuff. Gotta wait for it. Can you imagine when DSP actually made any of his content? None of the fan art made by him. None of the fan music made by him. None of the shorts made by him. Alright, the ones on the ones on his phone are his, but they're not done very well. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, come on, work. There we go. This is so messed up. While we wait on him to show up. It just always takes forever because he doesn't want to play video games. Like DSP, sometimes you make this too easy. Svid, how's it going? God, he makes it so easy sometimes. Oh shit. God, that music's so terrible. Come on, DSP, start the stream. I want to point and laugh at you now.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Come on, DSP, just start the stream.
Nothing I can do, it's gone for good. Anyway,
Look
you
at your
scratch
ugly
butts
face
and you
then.
Sniff your fingers after. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Phil's balls jarred up. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, you don't have to scratch my balls to smell. I have a jar of ball scent, of course, that I smell all the time.
Rob, Brendan, KR, Luke, how's it going?
Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened.
You have a work meeting? Terrible. Supposed to watch me, Reeee, me.
Wait, look what happened. How?
Well, thank you, KR.
Oh,
Try my best, anyways.
oh, what the fuck? Nothing I can do, it's gone for good. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal.
How?
A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. How did he break the nether portal? How? How did he break the nether portal?
How?
Anyway, why didn't I bring a pickaxe? I didn't think I had to dig anything. I was going in, killing a fucking gas.
I'm bringing a pickaxe while exploring in Minecraft.
Fuck everything up. Anyway,
Definitely something DSP would do. Oh wait, he did do that because he's an idiot.
Anyway, it's great.
Like, the pickaxe is like the #1 thing you bring with you anywhere in Minecraft. But you use to dig shit with. Not DSP. Why would I do that when I can just get stuck in the netherworld, guys? Be trapped there forever, ever and ever. Because he's a fucking moron. Yes, he is. Shouldn't be allowed to play video games. DSP really, really hates those games because they expose how bad he is at everything now.
He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? Dude, I'm stuck here forever. How?
Well, what I've seen on Twitter about the Hogwarts game is that it is playable. It's definitely a 7 out of 10. Like, it's not phenomenal. It's not an Elden Ring style, just amazing, mind-blowing. But it's not bad either. It's above mediocre. It's above average.
I'm alright. I thought I was much worse off than I am. I'm okay.
But man, the people just freaking out about it. It's like,
Game's over.
you don't want to play it? Don't play it. I'm not going to play it. I'm probably 20 years too old to be playing it. If the game came out like at the height of Harry Potter popularity on like the PS2 or something, people probably would have been over that shit. Hell, could have came out as like one of the mid-gen games on PS3. People probably would have gone nuts for it. That game probably would have sold double during the like PS3, Xbox 360 era. But they waited like what? What the hell? When did the last? When did Harry Potter Deathly Hallows 2 come out? 2011. They waited 12 years. When did the PS4 come out? But they were... Holy shit, they waited 12 years to come out with this game.
November 15, 2013. According to Wikipedia, announced that...
So, the PS4 would have been too late for it. So it would have been late. It would have been late gen PS3. So, and Xbox 360. That's just crazy to think. Gotta sit and wait, dude. Guys, don't you love the new helmet? Doesn't it look amazing? Favorite DC animated movie, either Flashpoint or Red Hood. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you put the helmet together wrong. Yeah, can you imagine that Hogwarts Legacy came out during late gen PS3 and 360 era? Would have easily sold double. Like, oh hey, it came out in coinciding with Deathly Hallows 2. Or when did the first new Harry Potter... What the fuck was that guy's name? When did the first Fantastic Beasts movie come out? So, or like, oh hey, to celebrate Fantastic Beasts, we got this coming out on PS4 and Xbox One. I think it was Xbox One at the time. It's hard to keep track of Xbox because it goes Xbox One and then Xbox 360, then Xbox One again, and then Xbox S and X. So let's say, oh hey, to celebrate Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, 2 years after the PS4 came out, so it would have been not early into the generation, but not exactly late either. But oh hey, on the PS4 and on the Xbox One, you get Harry Potter and Hogwarts Legacy that takes place in the past, just like Fantastic Beasts. Like, why they waited 12 years to come out with something like this, I don't get. Talk about striking when the iron is ice fucking cold. I know, it's still selling like hotcakes and all that, but I just don't get why they waited so damn long. And that probably would have been before the whole J.K. Rowling controversy thing came out. So even more people would have bought it. Like, holy shit. The game probably would have sold double by now. If it came out, you know, in 2016 for Fantastic Beasts. Or 2011 for the last Harry Potter movie or whatever. Wow, Pastor Eric Miller does not like me, huh? Kind of doesn't like anyone. Although, what I'm understanding now, he's actually not a real pastor. Like, he calls himself that, but he's not an actual pastor. Which, I mean, then again, technically, you can probably go online and get a pastor certificate in like 10 minutes. Effeminate? What? Because I'm in touch with my feelings? Can we just end the music now, DSP? For the PS4 or PS5, like, you can't even get a regular one, so like, oh hey, you're gonna come out with a Pro? Like, how the hell are you gonna come out with a Pro when you can't even get the regular one out? Probably my noodle. I think just about anyone could beat him in a fight. God, I'd love to just get a PS5 in general. I've been trying to get one off of Amazon, because then you can do the monthly payment thing, so that we don't have to pay it all up front. Excuse me. I'm on the invitation list, whatever. I already got a spot on my entertainment system where my PS3 used to be to put it in. Hey, Greg of the Lake, how's it going?
That was cool beat. That was cool beat. That was cool beat. That was cool beat.
2, 3, 4. Like half his chat right now is Nightbot. Oh, he's got 144 watching. Oh, here I am, so I'm going to use the restroom and clean my hands, so I'll be back soon. Should have started the podcast already, DSP, but nope. Gotta cream his hand. Wink, wink. Carbs, how's it going? Just like Panda when she was with you. Never came. Womp womp. Special ed from Crank Anchors. I got mail. I got mail. Yay. I'm taking a train to Hawaii. Yay. God, that show was messed up. As always, just like Special DSP says, hit that like button, guys, for the terrorists win. Well, I think he purposely uses his lips to cover up his teeth because his teeth are just that bad. Leslie, if I'm Cat, I gotta work all day. Really? I gotta work from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's a huge shift, but I gotta work at DSP. I go get railed by Tyrone. Tyest of Rones. Let's see what Tuk Tech is selling their foldable kayaks for right meow. They're on sale for a bit, but I didn't have the money for them. This is showing $379. Stop now. $379. Ooh, they got yellow. They got blue. They got ooh, a pretty green color. Yeah, the tan is gross. Get on the black. Ooh, the pink doesn't look that bad. White is bad.
So the stage was mad short, but it was hard because of their fucking jump.
I got my tax return today.
Alright, Gutsman is
Federal tax return. So I was like, why not get me my Tuk Tuk that I've been wanting? Ooh, free paddle with every kayak. 3-year warranty, easy return, free shipping US. Fuck it, let's do it. Because I got my inflatable one the other day. Oh, last year, and I really did like going out kayaking. It was actually more fun than I thought it would be. And around here I have plenty of places to go. I was like, well, the inflatable one is great. No, fits in a box, you can take wherever. It's like, yeah, but they're not as agile. They get affected by the wind more. Like, whenever it's windy, they'll spin more and all that. But if you get a regular one, well, I can't take it anywhere because I don't have a vehicle big enough to carry it. Well, if you get a foldable kayak, like the Tuk Tech, for $379, like, yeah, that's actually not a bad price. Not a bad deal. Go. I mess with the Tuk Tuk. What's the worst DSP thumbnail? Anything from his shorts. anything from his shorts is just horrible. I had no cares for her cat. You can get to like the rack driver for your car and all that. It's like, yeah, but like if I'm going to the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, or if I'm going down to the Ohio River, or if I'm going anywhere, do I really feel comfortable with a kayak strapped to the top of my car going 75, 80, 85, 90? I've not seen the Harley Quinn Valentine's Day special. So did the Harley Quinn show finally come out with a new episode yet? Or new season, I mean. RV. Yeah. Oh, no, we don't want to hear that. Go away. Oh, look at that. Something else DSP didn't make. Oh, shit. I'm going to need my...
Everyone, and welcome to the podcast. How's everyone doing today? I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Doing better than you, DSP.
I am busy because I'm having fun down here on level 1, and I hope that you're going to join me here for a very fun podcast this morning. Actually, today is going to be a much more chill style podcast, and what I mean by that is today we don't have a ton of crazy topics really to talk about, unlike yesterday, which was my day back from break. Gaming news-wise, there's nothing. Like, I covered everything yesterday. We got all that stuff out of the way. So, in reality, today, it's more of a, hey, let's just relax. Let's just talk
Let's relax, guys, and give me money.
Fun, awesome stuff.
Omega, how's it going?
That we should definitely discuss. And then, you know, just kind of relax, have some Q&A maybe, right?
Q&A time, guys.
A definitely more
every single
laid-back
fucking
podcast
stream
today
Q&A
from yesterday, which I enjoy. I enjoy doing the more relaxing shows with all of you. How are you doing? Is the camera good? The reason I ask is because I bumped it, and then I couldn't figure out exactly where it was supposed to be. It looks like I'm centered, but it looks like the background is crooked, right? Am I right? Doesn't it look like the background went further this way now, and now there's like empty space over here? But if I move it, then I won't be centered. Like, just bear with me here. If I do this, okay, that's great. I guess it's fine. That good? Okay. I bumped it with my foot when I was setting up today. All right, everyone, how you doing? Today is Friday.
How did you hit it with your
February
foot?
2023. I'm, of course, DSP, and I welcome you here to the show. How are all of you? I hope that you're all doing well. And it is a chill Friday, even though this weekend certainly will be pretty action-packed and entertaining for various different reasons. You know, the Super Bowl event is happening in the United States, our biggest American football game of the year, with various reasons why it's so hyped. Between the game, the advertisements, the halftime show, and all the hoopla around that, everyone gets super excited, right?
Yes, for football, not for watching you suck at life.
I've got awesome stuff going on all weekend long, whether it's the continuation.
Why would he
of
wash his
great
hands,
game
dude?
playthroughs, a special. I got a special one. I said special again.
Damn, he's drunk as hell.
a special sports-themed event starting tomorrow. I don't know why I couldn't say special.
Because you're fucking drunk as hell.
And the announcement and reveal and launch of my brand new project here on YouTube this coming Sunday. So we've got basically 3 straight days of exciting, action-packed, fun stuff here on DSP Gaming. And then on Monday, we go back to regularly scheduled gameplay, which also will be great. So we got a lot of stuff coming up, right? I don't think you guys are ready for it. It's going to be a good time, all right? Also, some good news for those of you who were not around yesterday. I finished Hi-Fi Rush last night. And this is great news, number one, because obviously I got to see how the game ended, which was a pretty good ending, admittedly. If you didn't see it yet, I did a YouTube short of my...
You
thoughts
did
on the game
nothing.
after having beaten it.
One of your
Essentially,
fans
it's like a
made
60-second
it.
review. But I didn't necessarily want to call it that. If you guys like me doing those little summary videos when I beat
Your
a game,
fans
to just
make
talk about
everything
the
for
summary
you.
of what I
You
thought
do
about a game,
nothing.
I wouldn't be opposed to doing them. However, obviously, it's such an abridged thoughts that it really doesn't allow me to flesh out anything. It's just really quick. Got to tell you what I thought about a game.
Unless he makes it with his phone. If he makes it
If
with
that's
his
the case,
phone,
if you
then
guys
yes,
like it, perhaps
technically.
I should give it a name. Should I call it 60-second reviews, or should I call it short reviews? You know, what should I call it? Can we think of a name for that? I would not. I'd be okay with that.
DSP short review.
But let's talk
That's
about
all
that
you gotta
together.
do.
Anyway, since I beat it last night, this now frees up the schedule because originally I was going to play it at least 2 times this week to finish it, but we already beat it. So that means now, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are fans of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion playthrough are going to be very excited because we are going to be playing some Oblivion this week. Ooh, I'm excited too. Listen, I love the Oblivion playthrough. So
No, you
the fact that
don't.
we weren't gonna
Unless
play
they
it
give you
was a
money.
little
If they give you money,
disappointing.
then you'll
Now it
like
is,
it.
and you're like, yes, right? So people are saying 1 minute, call it 1 minute, man. I don't know about that. Phil's short shorts, 60-second post impression, rapid reviews. These are interesting ideas. Keep sending them my way.
Very interesting,
Phil's
guys, as long as
rapid
you give me money.
reviews, or just rapid reviews. Hi-Fi Rush. Phil's jorts. All right, I don't think we're going to call it Phil's jorts. Unless I wear jorts while I do them. But you wouldn't be able to see them because I don't show my crotch. Nor should I.
Done it before. Alright, didn't actually show it, but
Anyway.
we all know what he was doing.
So, I think what we should do, why don't we talk about the schedule first, get that out of the way, so you guys now know that there's an updated schedule with you know, some good news here. And then we go from there. All right, so
Very good news,
yesterday,
guys. You gave me a bunch
I
of
took
money.
Hogwarts Legacy, and I finished up Hi-Fi Rush. In addition, I released that short that was of Hi-Fi Rush, like the 60-second kind of review of it. All right. This morning,
He's
I
so
released
excited
the
about
short.
that.
I just released it.
He's
You may
like,
not
guys,
see
I
it
can't
yet. It
wait.
released less than
You're gonna
an
give me all
hour
kinds
ago.
of money now,
Not
right?
even
For
maybe about a
my
half an hour
new
ago.
channel, right?
My opinion on British food from yesterday's Hogwarts Legacy.
You
shoot.
actually eat British
People
food?
thought it was funny, so a short has been made, and please
Not by
enjoy
you,
it.
though.
And by the way, there's more of that too. But anyway, let me know what you think about that kind of short. That short had nothing to do with the game. It was more related to an unrelated topic that people found funny, so I thought that maybe you guys would like the short, okay? So give it a look, all right? And then today, what are we doing? Well, we got a level 1 podcast now that's going to be way more chilled. Like I said, I don't really have big topics to talk about today. Instead, we're going to be kind of chilling and relaxing, doing some Q&A once I get done with the schedule and the like. So, more relaxed, laid-back podcast today. Then it's more Hogwarts Legacy. And here's some good news. Excuse me. Some people are now criticizing the game, and they're like, Phil, you're 8 hours in, but it doesn't seem like you're doing much combat or travel. It just seems like you're sticking around Hogwarts. Is that the whole game? The answer is no, and I can wholeheartedly tell you I know that because my wife is playing it. She's way ahead of me. This game totally opens up and becomes a completely different game in just a little bit. The thing is, you have to get through all the tutorials, and
Your wife has the game, obviously, because you guys both spent $70 a piece. But she has a real job. She's so busy, guys. How does someone whose entire existence is playing video games behind his wife on playing the video game? Like, she has other she's got to do. She's got to work and stuff. She's got to do the cleaning. She's got to do the cooking. She's got to do all that. But somehow she's farther ahead in Harry Potter. DSP, your entire existence is nothing but playing video games. How are you behind her?
we haven't even gotten through them all yet. In 8 hours, we don't have
Yes, his wife
the
bought a
ability to
second
ride
copy.
broom and travel around the world. We don't have the ability to open locks. Like, we don't have the ability to do basic things that you would think in the wizarding world you'd be able to do.
No,
So the good news is coming up, likely today on the gameplay stream, we should open up some of this stuff and make the game a lot more interesting. So if you've been like, all right, I like it, but it is seeming kind of boring at this point, I think it's going to change today.
It seems kind of boring because you're playing it.
And feel a lot different today than it has. Okay, so that's good news, right? And hopefully none of you are bored. Personally, I'm not bored. Okay.
I'm not bored, guys. I swear.
I certainly hope that you're enjoying everything, and you know, it's going to continue today. Hopefully we get some more advancement and we can do more in the game. Okay. Now, tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's the continuation of One Piece Odyssey. And with One Piece Odyssey, we are about to start a new dungeon. It is the third dungeon where you're going to fight another one of these elemental titans, okay? I think it's the ice dungeon. So likely tonight, the entire stream will be an ice dungeon. I don't know if we'll beat the whole dungeon in 2 hours, but we should get pretty far. If you're ready to chill, if you like JRPGs with turn-based combat, and in particular, if you like...
Probably should be able to beat it in under 2 hours, but not him.
That's definitely what this dungeon should be, okay? Just hanging out and having a good time when I'm
and for CBD gum, he's terrible.
So come on by tonight, enjoy One Piece, and just chill with me. Even if you don't like One Piece, if you're just looking to relax and talk, that's what tonight's stream will really be about, okay? Now, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is a very special event. It is DSP's Super Bowl Saturday Bash. It is a marathon where I'm going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff, all sports themed and related. I'm going to be wearing 3 different NFL jerseys. I'm going to have NFL props for the stream, which I never have anything sports related.
You
it's a sports related
don't
stream
own any
tomorrow.
NFL's
all right,
jerseys. You have your King of Hate
jerseys. I actually
jerseys.
have a beer helmet that we assembled.
Wait a minute, how's he going to wear his King of Hate jersey, but he's not the King of Hate anymore, guys? I'm not the King of Hate. Stop saying that, guys.
Yesterday on the podcast that I'll be attempting to be drinking beer out of during the course of said stream. I'll also have liquor to take a shot of if I get a significant contribution. Yes, I'll actually have liquor if you guys want me to take a shot, although I'm not going to get drunk and get sick, but I'll have some of that as well. Snacks and food. First of all, I bought 2 different kinds of snacks that I can eat during the course of the daytime of the stream, so that way I don't get drunk, but also it's kind of the kind of stuff that you would toss in your microwave or in your oven to eat when you're watching sports. So we're going to have some of that. And then also during the course of the day, I'm going to order a pizza and likely something else, whether it's nachos or wings or something else to have with that. So that's going to be coming up in a special like segment where we eat food together as well.
Yep, $100 to take a shot of gin, guys.
Or, you know, whatever you want to call it. We'll figure that out on the fly. All right. Now, what else are we doing? Well, the meat of the stream will be comprised of various different things. First of all, we're going to play retro games on my Switch. There's Tecmo Super Bowl on there, which I absolutely would enjoy playing. I've never actually played the game before. I've seen
Wow, Kat's gonna let him play on the Switch? That's awful generous of her.
it. I know what it is. Never touched it. So Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES
Oh,
should be
Jackson.
exciting to finally check out for the first time and play for a little bit on the stream. In addition, you guys have been submitting advertisements from old Super Bowls. All right? Like years old, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And
What he should do is get on whatever Madden newest one that he has and set up, all right, here's Chiefs and Eagles. Even if you set it to 5-minute quarters so it doesn't take forever, and just watch the game. You could totally do that. And be like, all right, guys, who do you think is going to win this? Like, it would be so easy for him. He wouldn't have to do anything. It'd be like when he does his WWE Royal Rumble events and all that, Fantasy Rumble events. You just sit there and watch the football game, even with 5-minute quarters. Or, being DSP, set it to 15-minute quarters. DSP, you could literally waste 2 or 3 hours watching that, just sitting there, drinking, eating, while the game plays in front of you. Like, all right, guys, do you think it's going to be a pass player or a run play this time? It was a pass play.
And we're going to be reacting to those advertisements, similar to how I did the Black Friday Adpocalypse back in November.
I thought you'd never done anything like this
only
before.
Super Bowl commercials. That's going to be
Now you
really
admitted that you have
exciting.
done stuff like this
Okay,
before.
that was fun as hell to do back in November, and I cannot wait to actually do that now with Super Bowl themed commercials. Okay.
Super Bowl.
But then in addition
Super
to that,
Bowl.
there's going to be a 30-man over-the-top rope fantasy battle royale or battle royal in WWE 2K22. In fact, I'm setting that up today. I'm actually going to, between the streams, set that up, and then after I finish streaming later tonight, stay a
I
little
thought you were too
extra,
busy between
download some
streams to
Creative
do
Wrestlers and
anything.
things to set that match up for tomorrow.
Don't you have to make dinner
that
for
should
your
be pretty
wife?
exciting too. So we got a good variety of
Why are
stuff
you
that
doing
I'll be on
WWE
this week, in
event
addition
during
to just
football?
hijinks with Q&A and you know, sports related things and eating food. It's going to be a really good stream. It's going to be something completely
You're not
different.
wrong, Greg of the Lake.
Not what I would usually do whatsoever. I've literally never done a sports themed event, and I'm very excited tomorrow to do a
You've played
sports themed
sports
event with all
games
of you
before,
here
though,
on the stream. I
DSP.
hope you'll join me for that. Okay, should be a good time. Very cool, right? All right, so that's tomorrow, all day long. Now, that means no actual regular playthroughs tomorrow. It's a day off from that, okay? Now, Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday in the United
It's a day
States.
off
Typically,
from playing
this is a
video
day
games,
when
guys.
most people are either watching the Super Bowl, attending a Super Bowl party, watching the Super Bowl ads. Everyone's kind of busy on Super Bowl Sunday. So rather than me do another full day of gameplay streaming that I'll get half attendance on, I decided I'm going to do two interesting things. The first thing is I'm going to have a special stream on Sunday. So we'll have a level 1 podcast.
Special stream,
a normal show,
guys.
all right? And then after that podcast is done, there's going to be a very special event, a launch
He was
event
the last kid
for
picked.
my
He was
brand
never
new
picked.
project on YouTube. This is something I've been working on for months. It's something that I've been planning, and it's not exactly what people are thinking, because some people think, oh, I think it's this, I think it's that. Oh, we know it's this.
It's reacts.
Not. I'm telling you right
It's
now,
reacts,
not
reacts,
exactly what people are
reacts.
thinking. People are thinking small time, and that's the problem. You got to think big time. If you're going to do something big and something new, you got to go all out. All right?
You're doing the reacts.
So
we know
tomorrow
that.
should be a pretty Sunday should be a pretty interesting day.
Very
I hope
special
that you will
stream where
join
you
me
may not be able to
Sunday
stand up the
for
whole time.
big
Huh?
announcement. And basically, it's going to be one
You drink
stream.
enough.
It's going to be the podcast, and the rest of that stream, all the way up to like 4 p.m.
Phil's never
will
going
be
outside.
The big announcement, and that's all I'm going to say, because I really don't want to spoil. If I tell you anything else, it'll spoil. All right? But I
It's
definitely
React
think
channel.
that you guys are going to enjoy it. It's going to be something great. It's going to be something that's not just gameplay. That's all I'm saying, is that, you know, it's not just gameplay. I told you guys I'm trying to change from being someone who's so hyper-focused just on gameplay to be doing other stuff, and that's what we're going to be launching this Sunday. You will see what
Yes,
I mean
a
when we get
Reacts
there,
channel.
all right?
Congratulations,
You'll
DSP.
see. So, it's exciting. Now, on Monday, Sunday night, there's no stream. Why? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, because likely a lot of my viewers will be watching the Super Bowl. And number
Unlike
two,
you.
because I need to
You're gonna
film
be the
private
only American
react
not
videos
watching.
for my patrons this month anyway. So I figure, what better time to do it than a night when I know everyone's going to be super busy anyway. So that's why there's no stream Sunday night. But when I return on Monday, we are back to regularly scheduled playthroughs. All right, and the first playthrough is actually going to be more Hogwarts Legacy, and the second will be the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. That is correct. We are playing Oblivion now on Monday night. I know this is a big change. I don't know why I'm still holding the football, but I actually like it, so I'm going to keep holding it. I like having a prop. We're doing Oblivion this week on Monday night, which I'm very excited for.
DSP loves
It's
his
been
props.
a very great thing. The playthrough has been super interactive, super fun. You guys have made it fun with all your input.
That could be it. If he's reacting to other people playing
So
the game,
thanks
like,
to those of
he
you
said that was the worst at playing this, but listen,
have
he died
made
in
a
this
great
boss twice in a
playthrough.
row.
I cannot wait. to actually have more on Monday night.
Yeah, that guy
And then
didn't watch your
Tuesday-
guide. Shut up, you're banned. I
FYI,
did
just
point
so
out
you
that
know,
he didn't watch your
it'll
guide.
be more
unlike
Hogwarts
me.
Legacy, and then Tuesday night it'll be more One Piece Odyssey, and that's the final consecutive stream of the week. Fair enough. Good week of variety. Next week we'll be back to full-time, streaming and gaming again. I know this week's a little weird with the Super Bowl event and then the Sunday stuff that's different. It'll be back to kind of normal next week, all right? And so next week will be Hogwarts Legacy, One Piece, Oblivion, and yes, next week will be the return
Friday Night Fights.
Warzone.
Oh, I thought it was
I don't know
going
why I
to be
said
Friday
it
Night
like that.
Fights.
So those who don't know, Warzone is getting an update on the 15th. It's basically a new map, new gulag, new gameplay elements. Warzone is being completely refreshed from the ground up. So I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see what this new Warzone is like next week. Maybe
You
one
may
or
not
two
lose this
times.
until he
Depends on how
drops
it goes.
dead on
But
stream.
we'll see how it goes on stream. All right, I'm excited for it. Apparently, there's also all new maps and all kinds of fun stuff that are coming out in the regular multiplayer. But I'm more focused on the Warzone. That's what you guys have liked over the last few months. So that would be my focus. I'm not saying I would never check out the other multiplayer stuff. I'm just saying the Warzone will definitely be the first, thing. So we'll see. Warzone refresh, all right? We'll see how it goes. That's going to be back
i.e.,
to the mix
new chance
next
for you guys
week.
to give me
Now, the
money
next
for
new
not
releases
bounties.
of the month
They're
are on
challenges,
the
not
21st.
bounties.
It is Atomic Hearts, which is a Game Pass game, as well as Like a Dragon Ishin, which I'm very excited. I'm excited for both games. I think it's going to be a good
Atomic
variety
Heart
for the
could be a
streams.
pretty cool game
Hopefully
from what
by
I've been
then I
seeing.
will have gotten a good tear into everything I'm doing. Maybe
Oh, if he
we'll have gotten
refinances that
closer
house,
into
it's
One
gone
Piece.
within a
I don't
year.
know. I guess it depends really on
If he ever
how
gets the chance to
far we
refinance
get
that house, it
in
is
that.
gone.
Okay, we'll see. All right. Now, other odds and ends. Excuse me.
Guys, the tens of thousands of dollars I got, it's gone. I had to pay bills.
Oh, it's a piece of plastic. It's a piece of plastic stuck in my football. What do you call these? What do you call these on the football?
The laces.
See, by the way, we call this a football. I know most of the world does not call this a football. I guess, what would you call this? An American football? Or would you call this a pigskin? We just call this a
Hand
football.
egg.
Okay. Laces, these are the laces.
Yeah, he wants to
There's
refinance
a
his
piece of
house
plastic
as so
stuck
fucking
in the
badly so he can
laces. Right
blow
there.
easily $100,000 to
Crappy
be
football.
champions.
What do you got? You call it American football? See, I know a soccer ball is actually a football, and we just call it a soccer ball here because we changed everything. Pretty stupid. Why can't we call? Why? Okay, I live in the United States, and I hate the fact that we call things different things. I want it to be what it really is. This is an American football or a pigskin, correct? So why don't we call it that? Why do we call a soccer ball, and why don't we call it a football, which is what it's supposed to be? It makes sense because you kick it with your foot. How is this a football?
That'd be great, Greg.
You barely even touch it with your foot. Why would this be a football? Why do we call the sport football? We almost never kick it. Why is it called a football?
I mean, there are
It's dumb.
punts and extra points and
I
field
hate
goals.
this. Hank says
And
the
trick
sport
plays
is
where like
egg
the
ball.
quarterback
It's an
drops.
egg. There you go. It should be
He's still
egg
dropping.
ball.
He's still dropping.
Or call it.
Or
I
he's
don't,
ate
I
up
don't
10
care
seconds
what
of
you
time,
call
then
it.
he punts it.
Why is it football? I hate this. You know what I also hate? That we use units of measurement that are different from the rest of the world. Why? Why can't we use the metric system? Why do we have to be weirdos?
Because
I
the
hate
imperial
that
system
shit.
suspended the
I really
moon,
do.
not
I
the
grew
metric
up
system.
here. Sorry that I'm not being patriotic for those of you who love America. Just make everything the same. I hate all that shit.
I hate
Make it one
change,
system
guys.
so
I
we're
want
not
everything to be
confused.
the
Why do we
same.
measure things in Fahrenheit and the rest of the world measures it in Celsius? It's stupid.
Because Celsius
Stop
is...
that right now. Why do we have daylight
What a
savings
fucking
time?
fake.
Why?
Celsius is how water feels hot or cold. Fahrenheit is how hot the air feels hot or cold. That's why.
I've had enough. Okay, I'm going to stop ranting. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Wait, where did I put it now? Oh, crap. Now I don't know where it is. Why? Why are these things different? Why can't they be the same? Why can't the world be easy?
Because
Why?
it's doing a Super Bowl
Cloud,
event on
answer
Saturday.
Me. Why are we so
Has
different?
absolutely nothing to do with the Super Bowl, actually. No joke, he's going to be doing a WWE video game for his Super Bowl event. Like, because I know when I think
There
about
you
Super
go.
Bowl Sunday,
love
I think
this-
about
I love holding
WWE
this,
champions.
American football. I don't know. I haven't played with American football in so long. I used to be
Ever.
pretty good at throwing one. Not great. My spirals weren't good. I could toss it pretty straight, but my spirals weren't great. It would be like a toss that would be accurate, but kind of wobbly.
It would fly like a wounded duck.
So, anyway, boy, Laborio, he says, you're giving your detractors fuel to use on you. Oh, I'm sorry, Laborio. What I should do is I should build a bunker around me and isolate myself from my detractors, right? I should literally never speak on anything.
That's
on
why
the
you
internet.
got a gated community.
Actually, why don't I turn on the podcast?
Stop evil AJ
and then
from
install
bringing
a
it to
zipper
your
around my
house.
lips and just have my lips zipped like this. That way, if I ever say anything that they could use, that way it's not. What are you talking about? I have a fucking talk show every morning. I'm going to talk on it about whatever I want. What are you like? What are you, a coward? Are you a wimp?
Yes, you
Come
are,
on.
DSP.
Jeez.
Why are you so offended by that question?
Anyway, all right. I guess I'll put the American football back now. Okay. So yeah, so we have some new games coming up this month. Later on this month. And I'm excited for those. And I think that we'll get good progress in all the other games between now and then. Because now it's, what, the 10? Yeah, so we got about
Yeah,
11
England didn't
days.
like it, so
we'll have
America
some
did
good
it.
progress with
It's
all the other
fucking
games.
England.
I don't know if we'll beat One Piece, but we'll probably get some
Terrible.
pretty good progress in it. So it's a good month coming up, right? It is. It's a pretty good month coming up here that I hope you guys are excited for. Now, one thing I do want to say, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to direct your attention once again to the members' goal, all right? Here's the deal.
Give me, read me, money.
We're trying to hit 550 members here on DSP Gaming this month. If
Not
we want
gonna
to do it in a
happen
reasonable
unless
amount
you
of
get
time
a
without a lot
sub
of hard
bomb.
work, it has to be hit by around the 21st, that day when the new games are coming out. Why? Because we got a big member bomb back on around the 21st of December, and that's going to expire. It was around 60 members. It was actually one person did 50 and one person did 10, and because of that, we hit our goal for the month, which is why we're doing this, Super Bowl Saturday special event. Okay. So
Why
when
wouldn't
those
you just make it
expire, it's
500?
gonna
Why'd you make it
significantly harder
550?
for us to hit this goal. All right. What is the goal? It's something special and new and different that I think you guys would like. It is DSP's Retro Games Challenge. If we hit the goal, I'm going to do a special marathon event where I play old, challenging
It's
retro
not a
games.
bounty, guys.
And you
It's
lay
a
out
challenge.
challenges for me to complete. For example, I'll play some classic Mega Man, and you guys can say, hey, try to beat the stage with this amount of lives, or this amount of time, yada, yada. Or I'm going to actually try to beat Ninja Gaiden 1, which I've never beaten before. That was going to be a very challenging thing, because it's one of the hardest games ever.
You were
on
without
the
using
NES.
save
And
states.
I'm
No,
gonna
it's
play classic
impossible.
Street Fighter, like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, on the hardest difficulty level available, arcade mode, and you can lay out challenges of the characters that I try to beat it with, and amount of tries or whatever. It's going to be exciting because I've never done anything like that before. It's been more, I'm just going to do a continuous playthrough, or a narrative-based playthrough, or just beat it. But instead, this is me trying to actually play well, which is not something I'm known for.
He's gonna actually
nor
try to
something
play
that's gonna be very
well?
easy. It
What?
could be very interesting.
DSP trying to play
So,
well.
I know that
Never.
people will be excited for this because it's something different. I'm excited for it. It's something different. So, how can you make this happen? You can become a member, you can renew a membership that's lapsed, or you can gift some memberships to the channel. All those options are available. But we basically have to do it within about 10 or 11 days. All right? Now, I would certainly hope that we will get
Try and
this
beat the
goal.
ratings
I would
without
absolutely
cursing.
love to hit this
Challenge
goal
impossible for
and do
James.
a fun event for you. All right? So,
Ah,
we're
fuck
working
that
on it.
mouth
I would say
bitch.
tomorrow during the event, the special sports event, there's going to be probably a lot more people here than usual just to see what's up and see funny stuff going on. So that would be a great time if someone were thinking, hey, I'll come by and, do a member bomb or whatever. Definitely.
Hint,
Would
hint.
be something
Wink, wink.
exciting.
Think about doing a
to
member
do
bomb.
for that,
Hint, hint,
drop
hint,
a bunch of
hint.
memberships on people who are here for this special event. All right, just saying that would be a good idea. All right.
It's gonna be a good idea
Okay.
for you to give me money. Hint, hint.
That's really
terrible.
it, guys. Like, I got the schedule out of the way. I talked about that. I really don't have much or anything
How
else
much
to
you pay
talk
for it?
about. So we're going to do a couple
4070
quick
Ti.
shout
Holy
outs.
shit.
And then, no exaggeration, the rest of today's podcast will just be Q&A, which is very different.
Why
than the
Q&A?
show where usually I have a million topics to talk about. Today is a way more relaxed show, which is good. It's always good to break it up with some relaxing things to do and topics. So let's do some
Why
quick shout outs,
Q&A?
and then we're going to get to some Q&A. Sound good? So we
No.
start off today with Grim
What is up
Ripper
with you and your fucking
234,
Q&A all the
who
time?
has re-upped their membership for 16 straight months. Thank you so much, Grim Ripper. They said, "What's up, DSP? What is going on, Grim? Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream.
Exactly.
Thank
Just
you for
play the
support.
fucking game,
Happy Friday."
DSP.
Now, a tip came in overnight. Allow me to read this tip because this person personally wanted to apply to today's stream. Allow me to explain. Here we go. So first of all, this is a $5 tip from an anonymous tipper. $5 dollaroonies, smackers, simoleons. Cinco dinero, as they say. As they say. I don't know where they say that, but as they say, Cinco dinero. So a $5 tip to start the day. And you might say, why does it count for today's stream? Well, listen to the message. Ready? I'm loving Hogwarts Legacy. Please add this to your first stream tip total for Friday. I've actually been watching the playthrough on demand, but they still wanted it to count towards today's stream as part of the support for this particular playthrough. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much for that $5
How many
tip.
more tips did you get last night that you're not going to mention, though?
And I really
They
appreciate
didn't want to be
that
mentioned,
very
so I'm
much.
not going to
Thank you
mention them,
for that work.
guys.
Okay. Felix the Mate says, why are you not playing Eternal Ring? It's on PlayStation. I have no idea what you're even talking about. I don't know what Eternal Ring is, and we're in the midst of so many playthroughs. Why would I start new games right now?
Let's find out what Eternal Ring is.
Like, people are rejoicing because I finished Hi-Fi Rush and I can actually play Oblivion this week. Let's add more games. What?
It's a
Last night I was
first-person
getting yelled at.
action
Well, not yelled
role-playing
at, but
game
someone was
developed by
criticizing
From
me, saying you play
Software.
too many games at
What?
once, and therefore you don't make enough progress, and that's why people aren't satisfied. And I'm like, well, if I play less games, then people will be upset. It's like, you can't please everyone
From
all the time,
Software?
right? By the way, if
Wait a
you're
minute, it came
wondering,
out
why,
March
Phil,
4,
why does
2000.
your
What?
setup look so bright today? You might say that, like, why does it look so bright? I
Came
don't
out in
really
March
see the bright-
2000.
You can only really see the red light on one side
But
or
what the
whatever.
hell is this guy talking
The
about?
sun is out very bright today, and my blinds suck.
I was about to say, like,
so they're
if
not good at stopping the
From
light.
Software came out with a
even
new
though
game
my blinds are all the way down,
recently, I would have
all
known
have on
about
this
it.
room is the ring light. It's
I wonder I
still
didn't
really
hear
bright
about
in
it. It's
here.
from 2000.
The only thing I could try to do is try to adjust it more, but I don't think it's gonna work.
He did get a free copy of Crisis Core and then refused to play it, didn't he?
Well, a little bit. I think that might have helped ever so slightly. Just a tiny bit, but not much. There's nothing I can really do on a day like today when the sun's out that bright. As I told you guys, my blinds broke. They're broken. I can't even pull them up. So come the spring, another month or two, I might have to look into getting replacement blinds, in which case I might look for blackout blind or blackout shades. You know how you get those curtains, blackout curtains? I might actually get blackout curtains, even if they cost me lots of money. I think it might make sense.
They don't cost lots of money. What
nice
the
and
fuck are you
dark
talking
and
about?
cool in here during the warmer months, and the lighting would be much better for what I do.
Literally, go on Amazon.
And I think it's necessary at this point. These blinds are busted, and I don't even know how I would have my air conditioner work properly with these blinds, quite frankly. So, anyway, so Parasolo,
$15.90.
Why are you avoiding Max Payne 2?
$27.99.
Who's avoiding Max Payne 2? What are you?
$22.95.
I'm not
$16.88.
I would be happy to play Max Payne.
Cost me like a money. Oh,
Did they
let me do it
remake
by
Max Payne 2?
let's see,
For
high to
modern
low.
consoles? I don't know if they ever did. I'd be happy to play. I played one, but every time that we have one of these viewers' choice events,
$30.99. Wow, that's really
sometimes
expensive.
people nominate it, sometimes people
$30.99.
vote for it. It's never won, and since it's never won, I don't play it. I play what you guys want. Thank you for the super chat, Parasolo. I received a tip. Let's see here. I received
Cashmere.
a $30 tip
Terrible.
from an anonymous tipper, and all they said was gaming. Well, thank you very much for the $30 tip. We have a $30 tip animation just for you. The dapper Leonardo DiGatsby. But it's also me. It's me as Leonardo DiGatsby. So here it's Phil
That
Gatsby.
you didn't make. Someone else made for you.
Thank you very much for the anonymous $30 tipper. Whoever you may be. Gaming indeed. Indeed.
I'm guessing the most expensive part about the new curtains is going to be have someone else install it. Because, he's not going to install them. Guys, yes, the curtains were only $19.99 a piece. But it was $24.99 a minute for them to come out and install it for me, guys. It cost me thousands of dollars for them to install it. I'm not a professional. How am I supposed to install blackout curtains, guys?
Thanks so very much for the support this morning. Appreciate that. Okay. JJNS says, buy a few feet of fabric from a craft store and hang it over your window. Oh, my God. You don't understand the concept of a blind or a shade, do you? It needs to move. I'm not blocking out my window. I might as well just put bricks in it then. Right? No. It needs to be something that can be opened for aeration, but also blocked for lighting, and also that could have an air conditioner installed in it. It has to be something that's movable and easily adjustable, which means that's why you need blinds or shades that have the track and everything. You can just tape fucking fabric on your window. What are you talking about? Plus,
Oh my god, he just proved what I said, didn't he? That the most expensive part about the new curtains is not going to be the curtains themselves. It's going to be paying someone to come out there and install them for him. Maybe Daddy can fly out there and do it for him like he did it for the painting of the room. God, what a face.
wouldn't stay anyway, but whatever. Ridiculousness. Anyway.
Yes, he is, Michael.
Returnal says there are remakes, but
I don't know, it's Michael or Michelle.
Oh, you mean the Max Payne games? Okay. Lanuli
Then
Max
guess
Payne
Damien.
remakes for modern consoles in the future. Okay, so.
Knowing
I
DC
thought
is
they
going
had
to
already
be
come out.
someone who
What did
shouldn't
I-
be.
wait, what did I play?
This would
I
be
played
Chris
Max Payne
Evans.
1 years ago. What
Colin
did I
announced me.
play?
Chris Evans
Was that
as
just an
Damien
HD
Wayne.
port? It wasn't a remake. It was just a port.
Either,
right?
okay, Michael or
Okay.
Michelle.
Yeah. So I could play it on a modern
Shell.
console, but it would be a port with upscaled graphics. It wouldn't be a newly remade game or whatever, right? Right. Okay.
Tom Holland.
JJNS again. He's like,
Yeah,
"Just
Tom
use it
Holland
when
might
you
be a
need
better
it."
pick than
JJNS,
Chris
I need it
Evans.
every day. Literally every day. I'm in here full-time, 6 days a week. I need operating blinds or shade. So you want me to do something makeshift and bootleg that's going to operate full-time every day. That's not how life works, okay? It's not going to work. It's a ridiculous suggestion. Stop it right now.
I ain't
Stop
getting
it.
mad about that.
Stop that. Ryan says, I can't get enough of your Hogwarts playthrough. I need more. Well, you're in the right place because there will be much more coming today. Raw Zombies is at Rockstar's pace and their quality. I wouldn't expect much from those remakes, so they show us definitive evidence of their quality. Dabhan says, has the Slytherin stuff arrived yet? Very good question. I forgot all about it. So my Slytherin hat and scarf are supposed to arrive today. Let me take a quick look here.
Are we about to get another? They
Let's see how
stole
it's
my
doing.
hat,
All right, let's
guys.
get
They
a
stole
live
it.
update for everyone.
What you did with the neck phones?
It says it was delivered? What? It was just delivered. Hold on. I'm going to mute the
Oh,
mic.
guys,
I'm going
gonna
to get
have
it.
to
It was
waddle
literally
downstairs
just
now,
delivered.
guys.
Holy shit. I'll be right back.
Most work he's done all day. Don't forget, guys, it's supposed to be a gameplay stream. This is, as always, a gameplay stream. For now, as long as he's gone.
Oh, what that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Commercial break. And also shout out GTG. He got his Slytherin hat and scarf combo. Spent $30 on it. Now he wants you, that's right, you to spend $100 for him to put it on. I say, basically I was here for a couple days, then he disappeared again. Whereas he wasn't involved in the Onision video that came out today. Like, how badly do you have to fuck up for the government to get involved? Hey, I'm just a funny guy wearing a banana costume. 10 years later. And now the federal government's coming after your ass.
You couldn't hear the crinkling. Hold on. Ready? There we go. Does Amazon ring in America? They just leave it? Usually they do just leave it. Like, no exaggeration, we almost never get a door knock or a doorbell ring. They just drop it right on your doorstep. But the thing is, you're supposed to get, like, a notification. I didn't even get, like, an email for some reason. I think they literally just delivered it, like, a moment ago. You just mentioned it. I checked, and it was there. I was like, holy shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I ordered on my day off, it is time to check out my Slytherin outfit for the Harry Potter playthrough. Okay?
That could be Exia.
Slytherin. Okay.
Yes, DC definitely makes better animated movies than Marvel. Marvel has better live action, though.
Oh, it's all connected. Oh, it's got one of those stupid.
If DC could make
head
live
things
action as
holding
good as
it
their
together.
animated,
Looks
they'd be
nice.
kicking ass.
But I need to cut it, so I need scissors. Hold on.
Oh, guys, he's about to cut himself on stream.
Tab thing here. Looks like this was sold as a set in stores. Actually, looks like it was like a retail product. Yeah, it's officially licensed. Holy shit. It's official. I didn't even know that. Slytherin.
Brendan's back with the meeting. Let me guess, the meeting could have been an email. Every Thursday I had to do a conference call for work. Every Thursday, entire time I was sitting there like, could have been an email, this could have been an email, this could have been an email. Oh, this person got promoted to assistant for the entire company. Like, great, you could have sent that in an email.
Scarf. So.
Oh, that's good. At least it was productive.
Well, what are we doing? If it's Slytherin, we got to go Slytherin. There we go. Little on the fly change there. Okay. Okay. So, first of all, I had no idea. It's authentic. It's authentically licensed Harry Potter merch. It says right here, Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's got the tag and everything. Licensed merch. I didn't even know that. You know, when you order shit off Amazon, you have no idea. You think you might be ordering like bootleg stuff, right? So,
Did you
but
look
no,
at the
it's actually
reviews?
pretty
Did you
good.
read
So,
the description? Did
here's
you
the
read
scarf,
anything about this product before you bought
and
it?
here's the hat.
Did you read
you go.
anything before you
Okay.
bought this product, or did you just
Now,
type in Slytherin on Amazon? Oh,
how
the
will it
first thing,
work?
buy it.
Basically, whenever I play Harry Potter, I keep saying this, and everyone does too. It's not Harry Potter. Whenever I play
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy, I can't
There you
even
go.
say. Dude, whenever I play Hogwarts Legacy, if we hit the $100 tips goal, which is the hat, I will put on the Slytherin hat.
What about the scarf? Scarf is too warm,
That is a
guys.
nice
It's too warm
hat.
in here.
It's
Hell.
It's very
Don't
soft.
want me to overheat and die.
It's really soft and comfy.
Maybe.
I love it. And then, if we hit the full tips goal on any Hogwarts Legacy stream, instead of a vest, we will put on the Slytherin scarf.
If only he would. Give him
Slytherin.
enough scarves and he'll hang himself.
I'm trying to see where the symbol is. It's only on one side. It's right here. This is the only Slytherin symbol on the scarf. I gotta figure out how can I put on the scarf, but make the Slytherin symbol like be on camera, right? So maybe if I do it like this, it's right there. Well, actually, you can't even see it there. It's really hard to see. It's actually quite hard to see. If I did this, like that, maybe. You kind of see the Slytherin. It's very hard to see on camera. Wow.
You
it's
want to
remarkably
play
hard
the
to see.
fucking game?
I think it's because it's kind of like semi-metallic. If I get up near the camera, looks nice when you're near the camera. See that? Look at that. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice symbol. But I guess it also depends on the colorations too. Like what I'm wearing, it might stand out more.
Someone I used to work with.
Depending. But
She
it
has
looks
one of
good,
those
right?
14-foot long
So there you go.
scarves. She's a huge Doctor Who fan.
Oh my God! Excuse me. That's
She-
really disgusting.
Like she learned how to do the knitting, whatever it's called, to
And
specifically
of
make
course,
that
I need
scarf.
to also have the neck phones on.
Like you
So
make
basically
anything
what
after
I have
that?
to do is
I made a
find a
couple of
comfy
things,
one.
but it's like once she got done with the
Have
scarf,
neck
like
phones
that's the only reason why she learned how to knit was
with
to
the
make
scarf.
that
That is
scarf.
fine. Look at that. The neck phones go right over the scarf. No problem. That'll work perfectly, just like that. So as long as I get the scarf on first, that's beautiful, right? Yeah. Good. So it works.
So guys, tip me
Here we
$150
go.
right
I'm
now and you
joining-
get to see the
I've
scarf for the whole
officially become
playthrough.
part of the Slytherin crew. There you are. That's how it would work.
She was the exact same way. Heck, for all I know, you
Extra
are
long
her.
arm of the scarf
Under a
over
different
here,
name.
Like wiggle around. Expecto Succonum or whatever. Look at this tag.
Hi, Lynn, if it's actually
Like,
you
this
as
is the
Greg of the
official
Lake.
Not anymore. Now it's off. But
That has to be
that
too
proved
warm for
that
him,
was actually
guys.
Official Harry Potter merch.
But I hope he beats the game before it
Which
gets
is
too
nice,
hot
'cause
out,
I
guys,
didn't know
or
that it
he'll
was. I
die
thought it
wearing
was
that
just like a,
hat.
you know, again, you just get anything off of Amazon, you don't know what you're getting. So I thought I was going to get like some knockoff product, but I actually got the official licensed merch, which is nice. Literally says you're now officially a member of Slytherin, the House of the Snake. There you go.
Basilisk, actually,
There we
but
go.
alright.
Cool. Is there another tag on here, or is that it?
Was it Snake or was it Basilisk? I'm pretty sure
think
the
that would
House
be it.
of
So let
Slytherin
me
was
get rid of this.
Basilisk. What symbol represents Slytherin? No, it is a serpent. Alright, I thought it was Basilisk, but I guess it is serpent.
So by the way, if
Kind
you
of like
happen to like
Ravenclaw
this set,
is not a
this
raven,
was-
it's an
I think
eagle.
I want to say it was $35 on Amazon, and basically it comes as a set. It's actually the hat and the scarf, and you can get it for every one of the houses. You can get it for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin on Amazon right now. So there you go. Now, obviously, that is for if we hit our goals. So there you go. If we hit the goals on any Hogwarts Legacy stream, you could see Slytherin Phil as part of the school. Pretty cool, right? I like that. There we go. All right. Good stuff. Then you guys, you guys suggested this weeks ago. Before the playthrough even started, you were like, would you consider getting a set like that? And I said, if the playthrough does well and you guys like it, and you're into it, you know, and you know we want
Or
to do
drink
it, and
from
then
the
what
front to
happens,
the
we played
nook,
it on
right?
launch
Or
day,
into the
you
closet
guys
he
loved
just
it, I loved
cleaned.
it. We're like, okay, I guess it makes
The
sense.
same closet that took
Boom.
like 3 days
Slither
to
in.
clean.
We're slithering right in. So actually, I'll put that right here, down here on my shelf here, for easy access during the Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. Okay? All right. Getting back to shout-outs, we have Europe Gaming, who re-upped their membership for 17 months. It says, love and support. I will always enjoy your streams. Thank you very much, Europe Gaming. I appreciate that. We've got a $1 tip from
$1,
Gamer Guy.
guys.
He says, I love the amount of tips you get that will tell you to drop everything you're playing and to play another game that they specifically want you to play. Or people that tell you to get certain household items when they don't know anything about your living arrangements. Listen, everyone, this is the truth. Everyone on the internet is a know-it-all, right? Oh, your blinds are broken? Well, why can't you just tape a bed sheet to your wall? I don't understand, Phil.
That would work.
You know, because it's a functional business office, and it needs to work every day. And that'd be like the equivalent.
It's a what? I want to hear that again, DSP. What is it?
Playing and to play another game that they specifically want you to play. Or people that tell you to get certain household items when they don't know anything about your living arrangements. Listen, everyone, this is the truth. Everyone on the internet is a know-it-all, right? Oh, your blinds are broken? Well, why can't you just tape a bed sheet to your wall?
Why can't you? But that's not a $180 set of blinds per window, guys. It's a bed sheet. Right now, I got some curtains and blinds, whatever, up. But you know what you can do? Let's say you want your bedroom to be nice and dark. Let's say there's marinas around you, so there's always lights on. Or, no, it's your day off, you want to sleep in, you don't want to wake up the sun being up and blinding you, whatever. Even with the blinds down, you know what you can do? Get cardboard. Put cardboard in the windows. Also helps insulate the room in wintertime. You can definitely, you pull it back a little bit, you can put your hand in there, you can definitely feel it's a lot colder between the window and the cardboard. You can do that. Or, you can take a bed sheet and put it over the window. Or, you can take literally anything to put it over the window. You need to block out the sun, anything that blocks out the sun. Does it take anything? You can take a couple pillows and stuff them in the window. If all you need to do is block the light out, you can use literally anything, whether it be a bed sheet, whether it be cardboard stuffed in the window, whether it be pillows, just anything you can use to block the window. I love, like, oh, they're this many years old, so they're all messed up. How are they all messed up? I have the exact same blinds as when I bought this house, and I'm sure the blinds were here long before this house was sold to me. These blinds could easily be 10 years old. There's nothing wrong with them. You know why? Because every time I hear a noise, I don't immediately get up, run over the window, and mess with the blinds like, is it evil AG outside? Or maybe it's Tevin. I gotta mess with the blinds, make sure it's not Tevin coming to get me. That's why his blinds are so messed up in every single room in the house. If he's downstairs and he hears a noise, he's gotta waddle up the window, mess with the blinds, look outside. Is it Derek coming to claim that I'm his daddy? No. I don't do that. He does. And that's why all of his blinds are messed up. Because he can't stop fucking with the blinds whenever he hears a noise outside. Hilarious. That I just... Short of having a cat or a kid, you have alright, a cat, but if you have a pet or a child that messes with the blinds, alright, I can definitely see your blinds being messed up. Why, my friend, he did an addition to his house. What he did is he actually got, like, sliding doors that had the blinds inside the glass. Like, it's layer of glass, blinds, layer of glass. So that way, the dog can't mess with it, the kids can't mess with it. They actually did that for some of the windows. Like the windows in the kids' room. You got it specifically made with those kind of blinds that are inside the glass. So his kids can't fuck with the blinds. In his bedroom, he has regular blinds because he's not going to mess with his blinds. But in the kids' room, he has it that they can't mess with the blinds because they're inside the glass. Same thing for the sliding door and all that. That they're inside the glass. So you can't mess with them. And guess what? He's been there for years. And guess what? Those blinds that are inside the glass aren't messed up. They're not broken. Unlike his. Blackout panels for winter and wheeling. Nice. Like insulation with half-inch plywood on both sides. That could work too. Or like, for the longest time at my mom's house, she'd actually, for the wintertime, put up plastic around the windows. Help with insulation. Now she just got storm windows for every window. Yeah, for the longest time, she'd be like, alright, well, it's starting to get cold out. Can you come over and help me put this up? Because it's definitely a two-person job for most of the windows. But yeah, sure, you come over, hold it up, put the tape down on the edge of the plastic to block the windows. Help with insulation. The DSP can't do that, guys. You expect me to do any kind of physical labor? But I'll die. Alright, back to him.
I don't understand, Phil. You know, 'cause it's a functional business office, and it needs to work every day.
Functional business office,
That-
my
that's what the people are
ass.
saying. So, your car window broke, right? So, it's expensive to get a new car window, so take some saran wrap and tape it over your window, some plastic.
People do that. The fuck are you talking about? People do that. Maybe he doesn't see it all the time because he never leaves the house, but let's say you go to the mall in Toledo, you can go see a movie, you're in the parking garage. I will guarantee you, either driving through the parking lot or driving to the parking garage or walking through the parking garage, you're going to see at least one window that is plastic. You're definitely going to see one window that's a plastic bag or saran wrap or whatever blocking where the window should be because the window's broken and they don't have the money to replace it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's suspended place of windows is use saran wrap. Yes, people do that. People can't immediately go out and drop $1,000 on car repairs like he did while crying he has no money, he's broke. They do that. Or, I need to get my window replaced. We can get you in at 2:45 on Wednesday. Well, it's Monday. Oh, well, that's the earliest we can get you in for a window replacement is 2:45 on Wednesday. All right, plastic bag over the window it is. People do that. Not him though. Yeah, tunnel vision. If I look to the left or right, I might see a dark skinned person. I'm gonna shove my hands in my mouth. I can't hold the steering wheel and shoot on my hands at the same time, guys.
I mean, yeah, you could do
yes,
that,
it does, Wesley.
but it's not exactly functional, nor is it a long-term solution. It's something you do for like a day until you can get the glass replaced. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff these people say is like, do this. Like, what? No, that's not going to work for my purposes. I'm literally in here all day, 6 days a week. I need functional blinds. I need functional shade. You know, I need this stuff to work.
Why? Why do you need it to be functioning blinds because you're in the office all day? You either need to block the light or not block the light. Alright, so you put the bed sheet over the window to block the light, and then, alright guys, the sun's behind clouds now, I can take the blind up, and then you just take the sheet down. It's amazing how even the slightest bit of physical labor is just impossible. This is going to be a man who ends up dying in bed because, but I'd have to sit up. I can't sit up, guys. People tell me, well, why don't you just sit up and then walk to the bathroom? But guys, that's physical labor. I can't possibly do that. It's just easy for me to stay in bed and shit and piss myself until I die.
Anyway, thank you for the tip. I got a $15 tip. I hope this isn't too much of a spoiler.
$15,
But
guys.
Progress in the main story, and you will unlock broom flight. No, I am well aware. Like I said, my wife is far further ahead than me in the game, and so she already unlocked bloom. I keep saying bloom now. What is going on today? She unlocked bloom flight. She loves flying on flowers, so it's a giant flower she flies on, bloom flight. Actually, that'd be pretty interesting. There's like a giant daffodil, and you're like flying around on it. But no, she unlocked broom flight, and you know, she says it's quite fun. She likes it. So I'm excited to do that, and I hope that we can get to that today. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if we get to that today or not. If not, I'm still playing this Monday and Tuesday. We should get it to this week, but I hope we get it to it today. That'd be really nice. Okay. There we go. Spoilers, I know. Spoilers, man. You mean that thing that they do in every single Harry Potter movie will actually be in the Hogwarts Legacy game. What a horrible spoiler. By the way, I don't know if you're aware, there's magic in the game, too. Oh, no, magic! Bibbity-boppity shit. Spoiler.
That would not surprise me, Exia. That is something I would love to see, is his day out shopping for groceries. I want someone to be able to get a picture of him in a little motor cart. I think that'd be hilarious. See him going, vrrr, beep, beep. I'm trying to get to the Hungry Man dinners. Move, snort. And someone gets a picture of him cruising around in that. That'd be hilarious.
Okay. Thank you very much for that tip, whoever that was. We are now at the Gunner Glasses goal thanks to you. Thanks to you. And then I received a $5 tip from Mishael. He said, how's your back?
That'd be hilarious if he gets something from
good.
getting his
lower
little
back,
screws, whatever, from the helmet on his
my
head.
upper back a little bit again, and it hurt for a day or two. But for the most part, it's been all right. Hasn't had any problems. So nothing really of any significance to report in regards to my back. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Have I watched The Last of Us show? No, I do not have HBO Max. I cannot watch The Last of Us show. It's not possible. Okay. People are arguing in the chat now over Hogwarts Legacy. Big Shaq says the game is boring because it gets very repetitive fast. And then Broseph says, Big Shaq, you are 100% wrong. There you go. Harry did a super chat. Says, you always complain you're too hot. Why would you buy winter clothing as a reward? Well, first of all, I'll be playing Hogwarts Legacy in February and March. Happily before it gets too hot here in Washington State. If this were the midsummer, it might be a concern. Unless I had the air conditioner pumping all day, in which case it's not a concern. It should be all right. I was working it there for a little bit. I wasn't overheated. As long as I have the window open, the fan blasting, I think I'll be okay. And by the way, I have the fan on low. I can turn it on high if I need to. I think we'll be all right. So thank you to Harry for the...
It's winter. He already has the fan on because he's hot in his office. I can imagine being that hot in your office in the middle of February. They had to have the fan on. Those go blooded like an iguana.
Well, the Slytherin hat
Don't
and scarf
sound iguanas.
in
Iguanas are
after
cute.
Hogwarts is finished? Yes, if you guys want it. I mean, why wouldn't I have it in rotation? Why would I buy it and then say, oh, Hogwarts is done? Well, no, what we're going to do is we're going to ceremoniously burn this on stream. We're going to light it up on a bonfire outside. No, of course I'll have it, and if you guys want it, we can do it.
Can't do that. It requires going outside.
Okay. I'm the model of a perfect Slytherin, says Big Papa Phil. I am the very model of a modern magic Slytherin. No.
No.
A modern wizard Slytherin? I am the very model of a modern wizard Slytherin. I'm casting magic spells and then I'm kicking you in the... Well? I don't know. I'm drinking hydroglycerin. What? Yes. Ern says if you pre-order, you'll get Yakuza Ishin 4 days earlier. We're a ways out from that. Not concerned about that right now. We'll talk about it later. I'm sure you guys will let me know as we get closer to it. We'll see. I'm not convinced I'm going to do that. We'll see. You guys really convinced me with this one because normally I wouldn't even do that. Have we decided the pizza toppings for tomorrow? Absolutely not. My wife and I are going to talk about that later tonight. We're going to determine what we're ordering. We don't even know yet. We don't know where we're ordering because basically where we live, there's no authentic East Coast style pizza, which is the one that we love. We got to settle. There are a couple good pizza places. One of them you've seen. We've ordered from The Rock wood-fired pizza before. That pizza is really good. It's big pieces, loaded with toppings, very delicious. There's another place that does pan-style pizza that's actually really quite good as well. So they're two completely different styles of pizza, but they're really, really good. And we got to determine first of all, between those two, which do we want? Then we have to determine the toppings we want. Then we have to determine, do we just want the pizza or do we want to order something else like nachos or another side to go with it? So we have some decisions to make. We will make those decisions tonight, but no, I don't have any answers for you on stream today. Yes, Mustache. I already said Mustache Inc. I have a little bit. Well, there's probably enough for a few shots left of the gin. Remember the gin that I had for Christmas? So I had one shot of it at Christmas, and then we had another shot of it like a week or two later, live on stream. And then I had one gin and tonic drink that I had. It was a mixed drink. And then I might have had like one.
Wow, he is shaking his leg hard. Like, he is shaking his leg super hard. I was like, why is he shaking like, oh, it's his leg. He's doing the leg bounce thing.
One more shot of it, completely had nothing to do with streams or anything. So there's like, the thing is, there's like
Like,
this
he's
much
literally
at the bottom. The bottom is
vibrating.
one of those stupid caved bottoms. So I would
He
assume
doesn't have to buy
probably
another
for,
bottle
like,
of gin.
maybe
He's
two
almost
or
out of
three
this
shots, and
one.
then maybe. So tomorrow, yes, if I do get a giant contribution of like $100 tip, I'll do a shot of gin. But I don't think we're going to get many. Even during the Christmas event, I got one. So I don't think it's really going to happen. I do have a 6-pack of beer to drink in that silly beer hat.
Like, watch him.
during
He's
the stream.
vibrating. He is literally
You can't have similar
vibrating
tastes
in his
food, or there's
chair.
things that one of us likes that other
We're
doesn't.
shaking so
We
hard.
have similar tastes, but at the same time, there's things like, for example, when it comes to breakfast, I'm not a big breakfast.
Like, is he having a
at all.
seizure?
When it
Like,
comes to
holy
breakfast, usually
shit.
if I'm gonna have breakfast, I would stay away from sweets. Like for me, I'm not a big guy on waffles. I'm not a big guy on pancakes. Nothing like that. For me, if I'm gonna have breakfast, give me eggs. Give me some kind of meat.
Jason, how's it going?
Well, my wife is more catered towards, I'd like some pancakes. I'd like maybe
Sit
some
on
waffles,
cat's vibrator.
like that,
Womp womp.
And then if you have a side of eggs or something with it, great. But she's more focused on like fruit, stuff like that, while I'm more on savory, you see. So it depends, but there's some things that we similarly like too. So, you know, so we have some differences and preferences. No, never heard of Meet Your Maker game. No idea what it is.
She likes her meat big and black. On like LTG.
I don't know anything about an open world Star Wars from Ubisoft with microtransactions. Never heard of it.
I imagine microtransactions, guys. People might bring up WWE champions.
We talked about this a week or two ago, that someone had suggested perhaps I could try it. And what was funny was, people had suggested this years ago, and it was never available. Like when I went to OBS and I told it to capture stream, the only option there, it was either the, I forget what it's called when you encode with your CPU. I forget what it's called. X234 or something like that. I don't know. But then there was also Shadowplay. And those were like the two options I had. So when I tried with Shadowplay, I did try Shadowplay many years ago. Basically what happened was the file size was insane. Like, the videos were okay quality. They weren't bad. But the videos were like 5 times bigger than a normal video. So imagine you want to upload an hour-long video and it's like 50 gigs. I'm serious. Like, it was insanely bloated size. I don't know why. I mean, we're talking...
there's a game to play.
So that's what it was. But the Shadowplay thing just never worked out. I was like, I can't do that. You know, I'll be uploading all day. So I never used it. I always just used my CPU. Now, recently, last year, I updated everything on my computer. I updated my drivers. I updated OBS. I updated everything. Okay? And then, so, you know, someone had said, you know, why don't you check your settings? I looked, and now it says, what is it, the NVENC or NVENC or something? Decoder is there. I think that's the GPU, correct? So I think I would be able to attempt to capture now using my GPU. Here's NVENC. Is that what it is? Here's the catch on this.
Still not going to do you much good because you have
this
a shitty
graphics
computer.
card in my computer, all right, that has not been used in like 10 years. Like, when was the last time I played anything on PC? Think about this realistically. Honestly, when was the last time I played a game on PC? Years and years ago. And even then, when I was doing them, it was usually like an 8-bit style game that we were playing. You know what I mean? I haven't played a 3D style game on my PC in so many years. So I really haven't used this graphics card at all in a very long time. You know, I don't know if it would work. We could try it. It could be an experiment. But it has to be something that makes sense. Like, let's say, for example, we get some downtime in the next few months. What if there's a week where there's not a lot going on in regards to gameplay? You know, it's kind of a downtime week, and we're juggling playthroughs. It's like, we can do a one-off stream where instead of using my CPU, let's set it up to use GPU, and let's test it and see what happens. And if it's a miserable failure, it's not that big of a deal. But at least we could give it a shot, right?
You got a mouse in your pocket again?
The thing is, I really feel like my graphics card just doesn't get used at all. It's been sitting in this PC, probably the most unused piece of equipment in the entire PC for a decade that I've had it. So who knows what's going to happen, right?
Good thing it was a $3,000 lemon, though,
listen
right?
to this. Big Shaq says, would you consider doing tips for a follow on social media? Some big Twitch streamers have it. If you send a tip on a specified amount or a gift, they will do a follow back on social media. What? How to prove that you don't use the social media account? You will give them a follow for money. That's ridiculous. Absolutely not. I would never do that. That is preposterous.
Following people on social media? No. Can't follow anyone on social media. What if they want to talk to me?
How would it not be used as a monitor connected to it, right? Yeah, but that's it. That's what I mean. Like, it's basic. The GPU is likely being used for basic use for one monitor, and that's it. That's literally it's all it's used for. It's not running any applications. It's not rendering anything besides basic video output of a PC. It's minimal use. Is playing this game making me want to watch or read the Harry Potter series? Read, no. I mean, maybe I'd like to rewatch the movies.
Read.
I'd actually be interested to comment, so I don't know.
DSP,
I don't know.
Are you kidding?
If I want to or not. At one point, I owned them all. I had a whole box set, but I don't remember if that's one of the box sets that I traded in years ago or not. I do have some stuff left in the closet over there that maybe it's in there. I'm not sure. Now we have people arguing about Harry Potter books in the chat. That's interesting. They're angry at each other. Big Papa Phil says, they're so well written in terms of world building, and Ramrod says, no way, Harry Potter sucks. They have terrible world building. Wow. All right. So anyway, guys, if you want to talk to me, please tag me in chat.
I have the books,
right?
but I don't have the movies.
Anton says you can repaste your graphics card before you start putting games on it as the thermal compound degrades over time. I'm not opening my computer. No, that's not happening. I haven't opened it in 9 years.
doing shit with my
do it now and fuck it up.
So you've never cleaned it. You've never cleaned your computer. Holy shit, it's amazing that it still works.
You know, I don't really watch movies that much anymore. Very rarely. Yeah.
You watch
kinda got bored of it
Cuties?
all. At first,
I
loved
rarely
Marvel
watch
movies.
movies, but I make sure to
I haven't
watch
seen a Marvel
Cuties,
movie in over
guys.
years. I don't
Why
care.
would he make sure to watch
What's the
Cuties,
best beer I've
but
ever
then
had?
mention that he
Spirit
doesn't
Solo?
watch
Man, I don't
movies
drink a lot of
anymore?
beer. I don't even know the answer to that because I really just don't drink a lot of beer. You know, some beers that I've liked, Blue Moon, which has a citrus flavor, Guinness.
He doesn't drink beer, guys. He drinks gin. You should know that by now.
Certain flavored, like seasonal beers, I enjoy. Like a pumpkin brew sometimes is nice, you know, during the fall. I feel like an Irish red, that's kind of good.
1400
but
in a new
do I have a personal
system?
favorite? No, I
Nice.
almost never drink beer.
Oh, but I spent on mine,
really
too.
have an answer to that.
About 700 of that, though, was for the graphics card, because back when they were still
What was
doing
the
all
last
the
book I read? I don't know.
cryptocurrency
Probably Game of
mining
Thrones
and
book.
fucking up
Probably
the
Game of
prices
Thrones
for
book about
those.
10 years ago. When I was actively reading them, and I gave
If I
up
had
on
gone
them.
like
I
a
hated them.
year or two
I read three
later,
of them, I loved it.
could have gotten the
Then
same
I read
graphics card
fourth
for
one, I
like
was okay,
500
this is kind of
bucks.
bad. And then the fifth one I read, I'm not
If
reading
not
this anymore.
less.
Basically, George R.R. Martin went from being a really good writer to completely confused about what he was doing to you could tell he didn't even want to do it anymore. And now he won't write at all. It's been over a decade. He won't even write. And you know why? Because he doesn't want to. He's filthy rich. He's like, I don't want to write a book. Fuck this.
The fuck are you talking about? He's
He should
written
just admit
books.
it too. Like he should just outright say, "Yeah, I'm just not writing anymore." Just so you guys know, I'm just not doing it. I have no interest. I'm filthy rich. You know, I don't care. I'm lazy.
He's
so fuck
still
off,
writing.
stop
He's
bothering
written scripts. He's written video game scripts. He's written movie and
me. It'd be
TV
nice if he
show
was
scripts.
honest, but you know.
He's written books. There's books out there. Not the whatever of winter that everyone's waiting for, but
Well,
there's books out there written by him.
I
Right
have no
now.
idea. And you know what? I haven't made my sauce in a while either. The sauce that I make, I feel is good. It's a family recipe. So personally, I feel it's good, but I've refined it over the years to make it different too. Like the sauce I make today is much thicker than the sauce that I used to make, or even my mom used to make. It actually has a stronger tomato taste and more spice to it. I've added it and made it more spicy. While my mom's was a little bit more savory, but also like mild. It wasn't a spicy sauce. But I haven't made it in a long time. It takes a lot of work to do, and basically we just with my wife and her work schedule going
So
all over the
lazy,
place
he
a
won't
lot,
even make his sauce
and, you know, just
anymore.
the stress that it is of having to cook this and deal with it all day. When you make it, we just basically stopped making it. You know, we did it for many years, and then we just kind of stopped. So, Jade, welcome. He says,
So
"Don't-
lazy,
Morpheus on
won't
Netflix
make his
is on here all day."
sauce.
Sounds
Womp
good.
womp.
Good to have you, my friend. Yes, Hogwarts Legacy is open world. It is, but we haven't gotten to the open world yet. No, I don't need extra GPUs and shit. Stop right now. Just stop with the nonsense. Okay. What was the last time I went to a movie theater? What did we see? Last time we went to a movie theater, we saw Spider-Man Homecoming. Yep. That long ago. We are talking about seeing the Super Mario Brothers movie. I think that would be a good movie to go back to theaters and see. I think that would be a fun one, but I don't know if we're going to see it or not.
Wait a minute, you saw a Marvel movie? But I thought Cat was traumatized by Marvel movies.
No, I've not watched wrestling in over 2-3 years. I told you, the last wrestling I watched was the COVID WrestleMania, which was, 2020? So almost 3 years ago. It's the last time I watched wrestling. Is Hogwarts
Bullshit.
worth to buy? Depends. Depends on what you look for in a game. Depends on if you're into the wizarding world. There's many ifs, but it's certainly a great full-featured game with tons of content. So, honestly, I should see Avatar 2 in theaters. If I didn't really like Avatar 1, why would I see Avatar 2 in theaters exactly? Seriously. Like, Avatar 1 was boring to me, except for the final action sequence. The end of the movie, admittedly, is a great action sequence. But outside of that, the rest of the movie, I could sleep through. There's nothing interesting in that movie at all. It's so bad. Do I like Tarantino? A lot of movies. Not all of his movies. I'd say his classics, like Reservoir Dogs. Super entertaining movie. Gory as shit. Very, very gruesome, but really good movie. Crazy fucking writing. I mean, no one really
When
thought
she
like
first
that,
moved out
but
there, he said
pretty entertaining. So I'd
Superman
probably say Reservoir
traumatized
Dogs
her by
is my
making her
favorite
watch
movie.
Marvel movies. I've seen
Do I think movies are too dependent on CGI?
screenshots
Dude,
of
I was
that
saying
movie,
movies were too
Luis.
dependent
I
on
don't
CGI
know.
15 years ago.
Like, I've watched RWBY.
You know, practical effects will always beat CGI. I don't care how good CGI gets. You can always tell when they're CGI.
Like,
I did not see Once Upon a
seen the
Time in
clips of it, and
Hollywood.
I've watched
not
that
seen anything
show,
recent.
but I don't know if I'm going to actually
You know,
watch
I haven't
the
seen any of the
movie.
recent works of anybody, really.
I might get around to it eventually when I get bored.
Donnie Darko is weird. That's the best way. Let me put it this way. Donnie Darko, the movie, is a riveting watch the first time. And
Good
that's
point.
it. Like, after
Whenever
the
you
movie
bring it
ended, I
up,
was like,
I'm sorry, whenever
But
RTU
it
brings
kept me
it up,
riveted the
he's
whole
always like,
movie till the
my
end.
wife's
And then it
downstairs
ended, I
in
was like,
the
"Nah."
kitchen crying because you brought that up again, RTU. Why would you do
There
that
you
to
go.
my wife? My wife. As
Tartarian Juice says, I went to
That's
Walmart, Target, and Meijer.
someone would say.
I tried to get Hogwarts. They didn't have a display or any copies available at the store. They didn't sell out. They just don't have them. Oh. Get a digital. Why do you want a copy for? What do you need that for?
Get a digital, guys, like I do.
Grim Ripper did a super
then you
chat.
can't
I just
trade it
started
in
Hogwarts.
after you're
I'm
done
liking the graphics
playing
of the
it.
game. I'm an OG fan. I remember Project 7. Well, good for you. One of the few. Project 7 now, if you can believe it, ladies and gentlemen, almost 11. Well, it is 11 years old now. It's an 11-year-old show. Although, I don't even
They
remember
got canceled because you got too fucking
great.
greedy.
took off or went anywhere. It was only 4 episodes, right? So
Could have been more, but you got too greedy, DSP. Could have been a lot more. You could have made a lot of money with your friends and still have friends, but then you got too greedy.
what consoles did I own in the 90s? Original NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and then after that, I can't remember if I got N64 or PS1 next. I think I did get N64 first, and then I got PS1, but I can't remember. But
I went
each of those,
Atari,
and then that was it.
Nintendo,
I
Super
didn't have a Saturn.
Nintendo,
I
and I
didn't
went to
have a
PlayStation.
CD or 32X. I didn't have a 3DO. I didn't have any of those weirdo consoles. I didn't get any of those. I did get a Saturn.
My friend was
Many
my
years
friend was
later,
Sega. I
when it was
went
dead, when it was basically
PlayStation.
liquidated in American stores. I went to Toys R Us and I bought a Saturn console and a ton of games and an extra gamepad, all for $200. So I spent $200 and I went home with a giant stack of shit because they were just trying to get rid of all their Saturn shit because the Saturn was discontinued. So I got a ton of games. And then what happens is I bought the Japanese cartridge for it, and I bought Japanese games, and I was able to play X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter on it, and they were arcade quality good. No, I don't have any of that. That stuff I got rid of a million years ago. I don't even remember what I did with it. I just don't have it. Why isn't Sony doing another handheld? Because no one wants to get into the handheld market anymore. Too many people got burnt. The only company that ever really came out as a winner in the handheld market was Nintendo. Every other company got burnt. Atari with their Lynx failed. PlayStation, PSP, and PS Vita failed. Right? Sega Game Gear failed. Anyone who tried it, attempted it. The N-Gage, the Neo Geo Pocket, they all failed. None of them ended up being any kind of a success.
Unfortunate, they all
only Nintendo
failed.
was successful, let Nintendo do it. I think that's what everyone's attitude is. They don't want to invest that amount of money. Instead, Sony will throw all their money into PSVR 2.
Yeah, parents bought him
Amazing choice.
everything.
Hello, X-Shooter. How are you?
And the one thing they didn't buy him was Wolverine doll, and that's the one story that
I've never played the
scarred him
CDI
for
Zelda
life.
games. I've never played the CDI at all.
Like the one time his parents finally told
Don't
him
just
no about
engage and still use
something,
it as a phone. That's not
and
even
it scarred
possible
him for life.
It's not possible.
They didn't buy me the
Absolutely
Wolverine
not.
toy, guys. It's bullshit.
Did I play Final Fight Revenge on the Saturn? Man, I don't remember if I had it or not. Final Fight Revenge was the one where it had Guy instead of Cody. Because in the original Final Fight on SNES, it was Cody and Hagar, but no Guy. So only 2 out of the 3 characters because they couldn't fit all of it on the cartridge. So then when they came out with the Saturn version, they added the flip side, right? No, that was Final Fight Guy. That was the one that added Guy over Cody. So then Revenge, was that the one that had everyone? I don't remember. I'm completely misremembering. No, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the Saturn version. The Sega Saturn.
Yeah,
no,
Sony didn't give
I'm
it
thinking of
enough
the Sega CD
attention.
version. The Sega CD version had all 3 characters.
If Sony had actually focused
Yeah, I
on the
don't know.
Vita and all that, it probably would have
I
done
don't think I
better.
had Final Fight on the Saturn. No, I had Guardian Heroes, Shining Force, 2 different Shining Forces. I don't remember which ones. I think it was 2 and 3 or something like that. And maybe 1 or 2 other games. I bought like 4 or 5 American Saturn games, and then I got a bunch of Japanese imports because that's really the reason I bought the console. No, I never played Gex. Well, wait, did I? Did we play it later on in a collection or something? I think we did. I think there was some kind of a collection or something that I played it in. I don't remember.
I know, Kumo. Like, handheld could have been bigger, but then again, nowadays, well, especially for someone like me, if I'm out and
Jared
about,
Jackson
I'm not
said
playing games.
Night Trap was a real game. Did you know? So all those Sega CD era games were not actually Sega CD games. Did you know that? There was supposed to be a console developed in the late 80s that was going to be video focused, a video focused console. Like that was supposed to be the entirety of the console. That every game was supposed to be real video, and it was supposed to revolution. Because at the time in the 80s, what did you have? The Atari and the NES. So there, imagine if in the 1980s, a console came out and had all video like you were playing a movie. Like that would have had people's heads explode. No, so they filmed all those games back then, and then basically it fell through. The whole thing fell through. And so the studio that made all those video games held onto them for like 5+ years until finally other consoles were able to play them, like the Sega CD. And so then they sold them, licensed them to Sega and other companies, and that's why you had that weird... Isn't it weird that so many of them all came out at once? It's because they all were pre-made like 5+ years prior and sat on a shelf until a console was able to handle them.
Yeah, I still love my Game Boy. I got the Game Boy, I got a Game Boy Advance, I got the 3DS.
Am I going to play Dead Island 2? I have absolutely no clue. It doesn't look... I don't think it's going to be very good.
Oh, I want Dead Island 2 so bad.
I don't know what DK Oldies is. I keep seeing...
No, that's definitely a game that
DK
if I go to
Oldies is a
fucking
scam, and I have no idea
PS5,
what DK Oldies is. So
that's definitely going to be
I
one of
pay
the
no
games I play
attention
on it. I want Ghost of Tsushima,
Android or iOS? I've never owned an Android device, so I can't
Demon
answer.
Souls,
I think iOS is all
Dead
right.
Island 2, like those are be
Final Fight
top.
Revenge was the Saturn exclusive Final
games
Fight.
for
It
me
had the last
for
game. It was
getting a
also the last game on
PS5
Saturn.
finally.
I didn't even know that there was a Final Fight exclusive game on Saturn. Never heard of it. It's an online retro gaming shop. Huh? I'm so confused.
Because we know how hard it is to confuse DSP, right?
What do I think about Forspoken? All I know is what I've seen online. I didn't like it. It didn't look like something that was going to appeal to me, so I skipped it. And then, incidentally, everyone else said it was bad. So I guess my judge of game quality was good because, you know, I just judged from previews and things that we had seen before the game ever came out, and I didn't think it was going to be very good. And apparently everyone agreed. So I guess I got lucky. What's up, Yoshino Lover? He says, what's up?
I.e., he
I haven't
couldn't
bought
get
for a
anyone
while.
to buy
Watch
the
your
game
preview on
for
YouTube.
him.
Sounds good. Hope that you've been enjoying it.
If someone bought the game for him, he would have gotten it. Not gotten a PS5 yet. I want to, though.
It's a retro gaming refurbisher. The
As soon as they get the PS5, it's going to be Demon Souls, Ghost of Tsushima.
Then how are they still in business?
Or Ghost of Tsushima followed by Demon Souls.
How could they still be in
It's
business?
going to be
Number
that
one,
order.
if this were true, no one would buy from them. And number two, they could be reported to the Better Business Bureau. They could actually get sued. So how is this possible?
Stare at chat instead of playing the game.
Ah,
Stare at chat instead of playing the game. Stop touching your
Guys,
face.
if you weren't out here earlier for the podcast and you missed it, look what showed up today.
He is just
My
stall.
Slytherin hat. As well as,
I probably will be playing Jedi
My
Fallen Order
Slytherin
since it
scarf.
looks like it's winning the
so
polls.
moving forward, whenever I play Hogwarts Legacy, if we hit our tips goal for the hat, it'll be the Slytherin hat that will be worn. And if we hit our full goal of $150 for a vest, instead of a vest, I will wear the Slytherin scarf. So it's the full Slytherin garb that I will wear for the Hogwarts Legacy streams moving forward for you guys. Since you guys wanted that, I spent the money on it. Hopefully we'll get some use out of it, all right? Just wanted to throw that out there because I know now we have over 300 people. Earlier we didn't, okay? Who's my favorite Harry Potter character? Ugh. It's hard for me to answer that when I've only seen the movies like once or twice each. It's not like I'm a super fan who rewatches them and knows the nuances of each character. I don't know. Snape? I don't know.
Of course, he would
No
choose
idea.
Snape.
When did I have my first scarf? I'm sure I had a scarf when I was a kid, but I don't remember it. Linuli says, what do I have to do to prove I still use Engage as my phone? There's still 2G networks up in my country. That's incredibly disturbing. You might as well send smoke signals.
A guy at work got the Series S recently.
You think
'Cause he
you
wanted
think
to
you're
play,
fancy because you're
play
still
some-
using 2G? Your next
And
door
he got-
neighbor has
well,
two
he's
Dixie
like
cups with a string between them.
63,
That's how they talk
64
to me.
years
So, you
old.
know,
He's
they
like,
got to
man, back in the 80s, they had this and that, and I want to play those again. Well, get the Series S and get Game Pass. What's that? I get Game Pass. Game Pass has Microsoft Flight Sim on it. It's one of the best flight
Carrier
sims
pigeons.
ever
There we go.
made. So, like, he's texting me, like, oh, what about this? What should I do for that? Oh, how about this?
Have I ever been to a castle? No.
And I was like, all right.
No. Never been to a castle. Nope.
He got it all set up. He's happy now. He's
I've
got
been
his
to White
flight
Castle.
sim at home.
If that counts, I've been to White Castle. I've had the chicken rings. They're quite delicious, and the burgers are quite good fresh. But then I ate the frozen
They
White
did
Castle.
everything
and I was
wrong. You did
incredibly
everything
disappointed when you
correct.
get Your grocery freezer. That stuff is nasty. It's nowhere near as good.
I
as the
love it
food,
when
so
older
I don't recommend
people
getting that,
like
but I
try
do
to get a
recommend the real White
technology
Castle if you can
because
get it, wherever it may
like
be.
my
I don't know
great
where
one of
they are
my
anymore, but it's
greatest
good stuff.
fears is being that you darn
does
kids
count.
get
I've
off
been
my
to Castle.
lawn and stop
It
listening to
counts.
that hip
It's in my
hop
chat.
eponymous
That's all that
music.
matters is what the chat says. I don't care what anyone else says.
So, like when my mom's like,
There you
I want to try this. Can you help me? Yes, I
But
can
I like the
help
Hobbit
you.
movies. They're all right.
Or
I
this
like the
guy
original
works like
trilogy a lot
he
better. I
wants
think the Hobbit
to
movies are okay.
play flight sims. Like
They're good. They're good.
I want to
watch,
play
but they're
flight
not,
sims,
like,
but I don't want to be
nowhere near
getting
as
no
good in tone
dang
as the
fancy
original trilogy.
computers. Like, well, get the Microsoft Series S. It's digital only, so you don't have to worry about this. And get Game Pass and get Microsoft Flight Sim, one of the best ones ever made. Like, I love doing shit like that.
I never read a Harry Potter book. I've already said this many times, Green Goblin. Stop that. We love margarita pizzas. Margarita pizzas are absolutely delicious.
Stop hitting the microphone.
Margarita pizzas are basically something way more authentic to what the actual Italians would eat. Because in Italy, when they make pizza, they're thinking this is supposed to be something that's light and fresh. So they make a thinner crust that's kind of chewy but a little crispy around the edges. Like the crust should always be crunchy. And then fresh tomato sauce, you know, some mozzarella, some fresh basil, a little bit of olive oil. That's their pizza over in Italy. That's what they eat. If you told them your pizza was extra greasy double cheese, bacon, sausage, pepperoni, they'd like, what are you, an asshole? They would actually, Mamma mia, I'm gonna motherfucker, boom, he slap you off angula, slap your face. Say, you beat your ass. That's not pizza. They'd actually destroy you.
I'm
know?
sure they would, DSP. I'm sure after hundreds of years of Americans making pizza, no one in Italy's ever seen an American-style pizza.
Does chicken belong to pizza? No. But you can have chicken on pizza in the right way. You can't.
There is no
barbecue
wrong
chicken
way.
Pizza is not pizza. You know what I'm saying? But if you had a pizza margarita and you added a few pieces of grilled chicken, chopped, cooked grilled chicken to the top of it, as kind of it accentuates everything else that's on that pizza. Add some protein. That makes sense. That's very different than it's like fucking I made a Philly cheesesteak pizza. That's not pizza.
That sounds
It's disgusting.
delicious.
It's insulting. All right. As a partial Italian, I'm very.
How are you
insulted.
gonna say that's disgusting? That sounds delicious. If it doesn't clog your arteries, it's not pizza. America, fuck yeah.
I've had eggplant on pizza. And as long as
He could be playing the game right
it
now,
complements
but he's
everything
not.
else, it's quite good. It is. I've had a crazy good veggie pizza that was like all veggies that they would eat in Italy on a pizza, and it was freaking amazing. And they really like loaded it on, so it was heavy. So it was a filling ass veggie pizza. Like, damn, that's really good.
But you just said it's
Like, you
supposed to be
think, it's
thin
veggie,
and
it's gonna be
light.
light and not filling, and not appetizing or not satisfying, but it totally was.
Meaty, greasy pizza. Pizza.
All right, I'm taking one more question, and then we're ending the podcast for today. I'll accept one more question.
Oh, is she going with him? Or is she staying
Did
in
I
the
ever ride
States
in a
while he
blimp?
gets to go
No.
to Italy?
All right, I'll take one more question. If you could visit Italy, what region would you go to? That's a tough question. Like, my family came from Foggia, Italy, Foggia. Now, I don't know anything about it, but that's where I was told my grandfather and his family originally lived. So maybe I would like to check that out and just see what life is like.
Went to Italy, I'd
But
be
at the
right to
same
Rome.
time,
I'd be seeing
obviously, you wanna
all
see
the
the
tourist
beautiful things.
spots.
Like, I would love to see all the tourism.
I'd be the
and
ultimate
architecture,
tourist
the beautiful
in
countryside. I want to
Italy.
eat some great food while I'm there. So I don't know if Foggia is the place to do that. I'd have to
Timo,
research
how's it
to have because,
going?
I'm not in any point. I'm at a point in my life here where it looks realistic that I'm doing any kind of vacationing.
Go to Rome, get to see the ruins, get to see the museums.
Do I think a Lord of the Rings game like this Harry Potter game would be successful? Maybe. I don't know if Lord of the Rings has as active of a fan base as Harry Potter does these days.
Probably more active for Lord of the
Cool to see
Rings.
you, Jade. Thanks for joining us. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's end the show. Thank you for being here. Great chill podcast today, right? Chill vibes today. Very nice. And we're going to jump into Hogwarts, but before we do, I'd just like to remind you all that this
Give me
time of year,
money.
love is in the air, and many of you may be planning some special events. I wish you and yours the best, and I'll see you soon.
But no special events with Cat, huh? No special events with Cat. That would require hanging out with each other, and I don't want to do that, guys. Terrible. That is a sight that will give you nightmares. Spend her birthday with her? But dude, it's a birthday, not a birth week, not like him. Sorry. Can't imagine having to spend a whole day with him, let alone a week. Gross. Dealing with that smell.
Just got to resize the camera, and I do have to pee before we start.
We're just gotta use the bathroom, guys.
We got the Slytherin colors already. I changed it over to Slytherin during the podcast since we got the Slytherin hat and scarf here.
Like, gee, I'm gonna start a live stream. Now I'm gonna go to the bathroom first to make
Yeah.
sure I don't have to do that while I'm streaming. DSP,
Slytherin likes
I gotta
Slytherin.
stream at the same time
All
every
right.
day. I'm not gonna go to the bathroom. Fuck that noise. Let's do it during the stream. Make people sit there and stare at a blank screen.
There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Let us take a
I
brief
don't know,
break.
Tyron
Just gonna
seems like
right
he
next
might
door
be a
use the
little
restroom.
jealous
I'm not
about
gonna
letting her
monetize you
spend any
guys.
time
I'm
with
literally
him.
just gonna stop. I'm gonna mute the mic. Come use the bathroom. Come right back, and we're gonna jump back into Hogwarts. Hoping for great plot. We're gonna do some story to start. Try to advance the story. See if we can get to anything new today, and go from there. All right. All right. I'll be right back.
Hell of a cough. So congratulations, DSP. It hasn't even been 2 hours yet. Stream's supposed to start at 1:45. It's only 3:35, guys. He's gonna miss being a 2-hour pre-stream by 10 minutes. Or probably 8 minutes before he comes back. Then he's gonna dig around in the menu. He's gonna look at chat, looking for tips and super chats. Delay, delay, delay. I don't want to be Mr. Delay. Let's see. Let's go check out. This was the poll. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order's crushing it, 70-30. Looks like it's gonna be Jedi Fallen Order, which I already got downloaded to my PlayStation because at the past 2 or 3 polls, that's what's been leading. But you know what's probably gonna win that? Jedi Fallen Order. And guess what? I was right. So I made sure to be prepared. Unlike DSP. Imagine that, DSP. Going, huh? This game's been winning all the polls, so it's probably gonna be the game. I should probably get it downloaded just so it's ready to go. Oh, what? It's already ready to go? Imagine what happens when you prepare your shit ahead of time. I know for DSP that'd be impossible to plan this shit ahead of time. What? You want me to get my shit settled before I start the game? No, I'll start downloading the game as the stream's going. What? The game's not done downloading, but my pre-stream's over, guys. Well, I guess we gotta sit here and stare at a blank wall for the next 45 minutes while we wait for the game to download. Oh, did you guys see what happened to LTG? Someone tricked him to sending them a lewd pic. And it turns out BBC stands for baby banana. Like, oh, it's a baby banana carrot stick. Ah, I was like, oh no, LTG, why would you send that? All right, it's 3:40. 5 minutes to go until it's a 2-hour pre-stream.
All right, are we guys ready? Let's get it started for today. Jump back into the Hogwarts. And guys, I'm pretty sure I don't have to remind you all, but I'll remind you all anyway. Many ways to support the stream. Liking it. Oh, liking it is definitely one of the ways you could do it. Oh, this should be fast. Liking the stream is a great way to get engagement here on DSP.
Holy shit!
If you could do that. Or
I was joking, DSP. I was joking when I said that, you know, download but during the stream, then it's not done yet. Like, I was joking. Then he actually goes and does it. Thank you, DSP. It's so easy sometimes.
Super chat, super sticker, membership, gifted membership tip, all appreciated. We've already started today with the tier 1 tips goal. We hit tier 2, Slytherin hat will be worn for the stream. All right, for the first time ever, which would be awesome if we could hit that. Thank goodness for my fast download time. Excuse me. What's weird is I had the console on the whole time, so that means this update hit this morning because it checks overnight for updates, and so there was no update overnight, but they must have just added it in the morning, so there was no way to actually preload this without knowing that it existed. Good thing it's nice and fast.
That's what she said.
Okay.
So she can get it over with and get back to
Yes,
Tyrone.
I finished Hi-Fi Rush last night. It is done. It was a pretty good game. Overall, it was a pretty good game. I wasn't in love with it like the reviewers. I don't know why the reviewers were so in love with it. I thought it was a pretty good, a fairly good Game Pass game. Nico says Xbox can be bad with updates. Sometimes mine re-downloads the whole game. I haven't really had that issue. But I do notice, like, for example, this console's been set up all night. It's set up for auto downloads, auto updates. Here we are, ready to play the stream. Why is there an update? Because apparently it did the update and then it didn't trigger to download it automatically, which it should. I want it to, but it doesn't seem like there's a foolproof way to really do it.
They have Trump Wife and the Harley Quinn
That was
special
fast,
with
I'm not
Dark Side. What?
The difference
That's
between
a
Xbox
bit
and PlayStation.
random. There's a temporary network problem.
A temporary network outage. No, I don't think there's a network outage. I guess it was offline.
Oh, way to fuck everything
There's
up,
no network
DSP.
outage, obviously.
Remember, this
Hello
is
there,
his
Calvin.
job.
Try restarting the console. You think so? Give it a shot. See if that fixes it. If not, then we'll just play offline. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, with PlayStation, dude, updates are a nightmare. On PlayStation, it downloads and then it's like, oh, I have to install the update, and it's like it's installing the game from scratch. It takes forever. It like literally takes forever to get any kind
We're
of
2 minutes away from a 2-hour pre-stream
updates on
again.
PlayStation. I don't know why it's such a chore. As you can see here on Xbox, how fast was that? On PlayStation, it's like you better have a week. I exaggerate, but there's been times it's been upwards of 45 minutes to an hour I have to wait, even though I have really fast, internet. It's really stupid. Now wait a minute. Why did it quick reset? I wanted to start fresh to make sure. Let's see what happens here. Okay.
Way to keep digging around.
Yes, One Piece is tonight, Jade. That's correct. One Piece resumes tonight. We'll have 2 One Piece late night streams this week where we'll hopefully get through this ice dungeon. And then on to the next world, whatever it may be. Okay, try again. It worked, so no problems. Okay. Do I like this better than Disney Dreamlight? This is... Lemon Cat, what are you talking about? Disney Dreamlight is a sim kind of game that's relaxing. This is a real game with narrative and everything. Like, what are you talking about? It's like saying, do you prefer baseball games or first-person shooters? Like, what are you talking about? Not even the same game. It's a stupid question. Okay, let's continue.
First of all, wow, why am I toxic? Second of all, the fact that they're 2 different kinds of games doesn't mean anything. They asked you a very simple question. Do you like this game or do you prefer the Disney Dreamlight? Which one do you like more? Why the... That's a Stan, this is a totally different game. Why would you... That's a stupid question. I just... Yeah, the sleep mode shuts down all communications. Similar to what James' live streams were shutting down on me. Because when the one Microsoft update, it activated the green energy saving mode. But it didn't tell you that it did that, so you're just like, why the fuck does it keep doing this? Like every 5 minutes, like 2 seconds, it cuts off the Ethernet connection. It's like, oh, the reason it's doing that is because of this setting. If you go here and then go there and then go into settings and then click on this and then go into advanced and then click on this and then go into advanced properties of that, then you can turn it off. Like, why was this an option? And why would you turn it on randomly because of an update? I just love that. Do you prefer Disney Dreamlight? Do you prefer this game? Well, that's like asking, do you like baseball or first-person shooters? That's totally different games. If you were to ask me, would I prefer to watch football live with my friends, going to a friend's house and having a 3 TV setup and watching different games and hanging out? And oh, we actually got a hot dog roller cooker thingy that you see at convenience stores, whatever. Like, we make an event of it. For Football Sunday, we make an event of it. Would I prefer to do that or sit at home and play Call of Duty? Guess what? I'm choosing football. Now, yes, they're 2 completely different games. That's a stupid question. Those are 2 different things. Like, yeah, but you know what? I had to choose between football at my friend's house and making an event of it and hanging out and having a good time and playing Call of Duty at home. Guess I'm going to choose football. So, Dreamlight or Harry Potter? I haven't played either, but if it was me, I'd probably choose Harry Potter for Dreamlight, because Dreamlight seems like... what's that? Animal Crossing. I think it's called Animal Crossing. So yeah, like, Animal Crossing, like, doesn't... And it's not entertaining to me. So, Disney version of it wouldn't entertain me either, so I would choose Harry Potter. Even though they're 2 completely different kinds of games. What do you prefer? Diablo 2 Resurrected or Elden Ring? There are 2 different kinds of games, but I had to go with Diablo 2 Resurrected because holy shit, I love Diablo 2. But they're different games. How can you choose? They're different games, guys. What do you prefer? Would you prefer watching Independence Day or Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park. But Independence Day is an alien sci-fi movie and Jurassic Park is about dinosaurs. They're 2 completely different kind of movies. How can you choose? Man, I just love how, like, toxic he got about that. Like, he just got so mean about it.
Like, literally takes forever to get any kind of updates on PlayStation. I don't know why it's such a chore. As you can see here on Xbox, how fast was that? On PlayStation, it's like you better have a week. Obviously, I exaggerate.
I went back too far.
Womp, womp. 45 minutes to an hour I have to wait, even though I have really fast, internet. It's really stupid.
I went back a little bit too far, but...
Now, wait a minute. Why did it quick resume? I wanted to start fresh to make sure. Let's see what happens here. Okay, forget quick resume. Yes, One Piece is tonight, Jade. That's correct. One Piece resumes tonight. We'll have 2 One Piece
here it
nights
comes.
This week where we'll hopefully get through this ice dungeon. And then on to the next world, whatever it may be. Okay, try again. It worked, so no problems. Okay. Do I like this better than Disney Dreamlight? Lemon Cat, what are you talking about?
Do you like this better than Disney Dreamlight? That's the question. The question is, do you like this more than Disney Dreamlight? Now, let's watch and listen to the toxicity. Even put it at regular speed.
Disney Dreamlight is a sim kind of game that's relaxing. This is a real game with narrative and everything. Like, what are you talking about? It's like saying, do you prefer baseball games or first-person shooters? Like, what are you talking about? Not even the same game. It's a stupid question. Okay, let's continue.
Stupid question. All they're asking you is, do you like this over Disney Dream, or do you like Dreamlight over this? If you had to choose between which one to play, which one would you choose to play? Yeah, for me, it was between watching, well, going to a game, like going to downtown Toledo, watching a Mud Hens game with my friends, versus sitting home playing Call of Duty. I'd probably choose baseball. But if it's sitting at home watching baseball or sitting at home playing first-person shooter, I'm going to choose first-person shooter because watching baseball at home is just so fucking boring. Going to the actual ball game, being with friends, getting a hot dog, whatever. Yeah, sure, that's a ton of fun. But sitting at home watching baseball, I'd rather not. I'll definitely be playing first-person shooter over watching a baseball game at home. I'd be like, oh, I prefer this because this has story elements and gameplay that Disney Dreamlight doesn't have. Because Disney Dreamlight is a different kind of game, and those are fun every now and then, but I prefer this style game. That's all you gotta do. Or, I like Disney Dreamlight better because it's more of a chill game. Well, this game you gotta do puzzles and deal with all this stuff that really doesn't entertain me. Like, that's all you gotta do. There's no need to be, that's a stupid question, how dare you ask it? Meh. God, what an asshole.
All right, ladies and gents, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We have just completed the mission where we were sneaking through the library. We went to an alternate world. We're learning all kinds of new combat and stuff now, which is pretty neat. Now we have to get back to Professor Fig and see what happens here in the story. I've gotten some requests by viewers to focus more on the story. I'm actually being told that maybe it's a little boring seeing me wander around the school. Last time...
Well, I was just walking by the painting was moving and stuff. Like, all right, that's pretty neat that they had that. Like, the game itself looks like an okay game. It looks like a 7 out of 10 easily. Maybe even an 8 out of 10. But then they got the controversy around it. It's like, and at this point, it's 12 years too late, in my opinion. This game came out during the PS3 era, or even early PS4 era. Alright, probably would have been a better game, probably would have sold better. But now it's like, I don't care. And the controversy goes with it because of J.K. Rowling being an idiot and all that's like, alright, whatever. I'm going to avoid all that. Yeah, it's like you're walking through the hallways of Hogwarts and the paintings are moving like they do in the books. And there's ghosts walking around and stuff like, alright, it's actually really cool. It's just a game that came out, for in my opinion, 10 to 12 years too late. Like, they're striking when the iron is cold, like DSP usually does. You're 51 and playing it? Well, you're only like 2 years younger than I am. Maybe when it goes on sale, because right now it's what, $70? Maybe when it goes on sale for half price or something, maybe I'd look at getting it, but... I say, like, it looks like a really cool game. If this game came out on the PS3, I'd probably be playing it. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be playing it right now. Came out, 10 years ago. Nowadays, like, I got plenty of other games to play. I got plenty of other systems to play on. I don't feel like spending $70 for a game. Which, last time I looked at the poll, it's going to be... What did I say? Jedi Fallen Order, I think, was the, like, leading by, like, 70 to 30. And I was up to 72 to 50, or 72 to 28. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be blown out of the fucking water. Womp womp. Sorry, Pillars of Eternity, you lost. Oh well. Both look like great games. And I do love Star Wars, so. Yeah, didn't the Metroid Prime Remastered already get released? To everyone's surprise. It was like, oh, hey, here's the Nintendo Direct. Oh, by the way, like 5 minutes ago, we just dropped this game on the Switch. Have fun playing. And then they also release Game Boy and Game Boy Advance on the Switch online. Yeah. Good time for video gamers. You have so many fucking games to play and so many different styles to play. You want to get an Xbox Series X and play nothing but play sim? You can do that. Like the guy at work did. You want to play casual games on your phone? You can do that. You want to be in the Harry Potter world and walk around and talk to the paintings? You can do that. You want to play as a Jedi or a Sith? I haven't actually played Fallen Order yet. I'm going into it, as DSP would say, cold turkey. I've not looked into it. I've not seen anything about it. So when I play it, it's going to be just me going into it going, all right, let's figure this shit out. Which can be bad because let's say you actually paid for it. Ouch. Like if I'm going to buy a game, like if I was going to, like when I was going to buy Elden Ring, like I looked into it first, like, oh, hopefully Elden Ring, like I like the From Software game, but what if this is going to be bad? It looks pretty good. All right, I'll buy it. But a game like Vampire Survivors or Jedi Fallen Order is like, well, Vampire Survivors is free on Game Pass, so it doesn't cost me anything. Fuck it. So it doesn't really matter if I look into it first. Or Jedi Fallen Order, I'm not paying for it. It's PlayStation Plus free game. So if it sucks, oh well, too bad. But sometimes they'll come back and bite you because, like, oh, going to the Days Gone, like, I don't think I'm going to get it. Like, I haven't seen any really great reviews for it, so I'm not going to waste the money on it. And then, oh, hey, it turns out it's actually a really good fucking game. And I kind of regret not getting it earlier. I planned it when it first came out because it turns out it's actually a really good fucking game. So you can't always listen to reviews. Unfortunate. Or other games like Atelier Sophie, the Alchemist, the Mysterious Book. That was just me going to Allied one day going, $20. I've never even heard of this game or this series before. It's $20. Fuck it. I spent $20 on way worse. Oh, hey, it turns out it's a really fun game. Yeah, I say some games are definitely worth it, like Super Mario Maker 2. God, that was such a good game. Dark Souls series, great games. Diablo 2 Resurrected, definitely a great game to get. Paid full price. Let's see, what was the last game I actually spent money on that I really regret getting? Oh, there's not really... Alright, although it wasn't Sekiro's fault that I regretted getting it. Like, Sekiro did nothing wrong. The game Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, is an amazing game. It did nothing wrong. It did everything correct. I was just not good enough. I did not have the reflexes for it. That's definitely a game that I spent money on when, like, you know what, I probably shouldn't have gotten that game. They had a demo for it. I would have liked to play the demo and find out, like, holy shit, I suck at this game. That's gonna be, like, the closest game I can think of, a game that I actually spent money on and regretted getting because I just wasn't fucking good enough. Which is something I am more than ready to admit. Because unlike some people, DSP, it's not the developer's fault that I don't have the reflexes for it. But yeah, I shot it. But I hit the cover, but I missed the disc. I hit the case, missed the disc, and I sent it to someone, I think, in New Hampshire. I was like, hey, first person to get a hold of me on Twitter gets this game. Someone got a hold of me on Twitter, like, hey, I live in New Hampshire, here's my address, send it to me. Alright, send it out. Other than that, like, I can't really think of a game I've actually spent money on and regretted spending money on because I do my research. I do look up reviews and all that shit. Give Sekiro another shot because they beat the Radiance. We'll play Hollow Knight some more. But the only thing left for Hollow Knight was Nightmare Grim and the Coliseum of Fools, as far as I can think. Which leads to Grey Knight Zote, I think his name is. For the Dream Warriors. I did pretty much everything else in Hollow Knight. Which I'm glad I went back to the Radiance. Yes, it took me an hour and 5 minutes of beating my head against the wall. Doing different charm combinations. Trying to figure out, what do I have to do to beat this bitch? Because this moth is kicking my ass. Worth it. Yeah. That was a great game. And unlike some people, I'm not about to, oh, the developers are idiots. Oh, how do you do that? Oh, how do you do this? Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, that's a bullshit attack. It's like, it might be a bullshit attack, but get good, scrub. Like, when I beat the Radiance, one of the links I had down in the description box is someone beating the Radiance with the Dream Shield. And this person was good enough to beat the Radiance with the Dream Shield. It's like, holy shit, this person's amazing. So yeah, it had absolutely nothing to do with the game or the developers, as DSP would blame. Everything to do with me just not having really the reflexes for it. Like, jump. Why am I not jumping? I should have jumped there. Ah! Because I didn't press the jump button in time. I was off by half a second. I was off by half a second. I got hit by that attack. If I had better reflexes, I could have made that in time. Womp womp. Oh well. Yeah, I love video games. It looks like I better get ready to start playing Jedi Fallen Order. I'm not sure when that's going to be, though. Oh, I love bullet hell games. Probably not today, Lewis. Let's see. Sunday's Super Bowl, so that's out because I work 6 to 2. Then I'll be going and hanging out with friends. Then Super Bowl. Could be tomorrow because. Oh, did I tell you guys about garage golf? One friend has a nice big garage. The other friend has like a net that you hit golf balls into. Then you got the Garmin R10. I think it's the Garmin R10. But you hook it up to your iPad, tablet, whatever. Then you pay however much they get. Like, you get separate golf courses. And you get a driving range. And you get different games to play on it. But it's like, all right, we're going to play 9 holes at this golf course. And then I know you go up to the mat. You hit your ball into the net. And it's like, oh, you hit it 212 yards. Oh, you hit it 132 yards. And it went to the right because you hit it off the toe. And you get 9 holes of golf in while sitting in the garage and drinking and having a good time. Did that last Sunday after the Pro Bowl was over. And I was like, well, we could do that before. Well, I got to work at 2. I'll get everything set up. Then, hey, all right, let's play some golf before the Super Bowl comes on. But we might actually do it on Saturday. Solve puzzles? Are you kidding, Timo? He can't solve puzzles. He can't even figure out to shoot the boss in the big glowing area. Until chat tells him, hey, maybe you should shoot it in the big glowing area? Ah, I hate these puzzle bosses. These puzzles are stupid, guys. Let's say you played a game that was only but puzzle. He'd be sitting there staring at his phone. No, I'm not looking up guides. Aha, guys, I figured out how to get past this puzzle. Alright, come another puzzle status phone 10 minutes. Alright, guys, I figured out how to get past this puzzle. So yes, if we don't do garage golf Saturday when I get out of work, we save it for Sunday before the Super Bowl, then I might be starting Fallen Order then. You're not wrong, Pars. If someone asked what his favorite Call of Duty was, they're all the same. There's no difference between any of the Call of Duties, guys. For me, my favorite Call of Duty was Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles Edition. You know why? Because I played that with my friends. I've played Blackout 2 and a couple others. Like, I've played them here and there on and off over the years. Didn't really like them. Then I played Call of Duty Black Ops 3 with Zombie Chronicles Edition. That's nothing but zombies with my friends. Loved it. Because I like playing with my friends. Oh, wait a minute. DSP doesn't have any friends to play with. Oof. I can imagine going through life without any friends. That's just fucking sad. Not have any friends to play games with or do anything with. No garage golf for him, because he doesn't have any friends to play with. He's married, guys. He doesn't need friends. He's married. Doesn't mean you don't need friends, dude. So yeah, if I don't have garage golf on Saturday, I'll play Fallen Order then. If not, it might be Monday. Instead of doing DSP Reeee stream, I'll play Fallen Order instead. Oh, and I do believe that is the start of my... 1 second. I have way too many videos out already. Let's see. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Monday will be the start of my Diablo 2 week. Be Diablo 2 for the 12:15 video, and 11:15 should be a DSP related short. February is the worst for viewership and for ad rev and for interaction. It's for some reason February is just the worst ever for YouTube. Like, you know what? I'm gonna have fun. I don't need the money. I have a job unlike DSP. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna have every night, Monday through Saturday or Sunday, whatever it is, it's gonna be something Diablo 2 at night. Then in the just before noon, it's gonna be a DSP short. Why? Because I can. It entertains me. I'm easily amused. So it should be an interesting week starting on Monday where it's nothing but Diablo 2 and shorts. Here for Medal of Honor or Call of Duty? They're both first-person shooters, dude. That's a stupid question to ask. Yeah, but they still kind of play differently. When was the last time a Medal of Honor game came out? Last Medal of Honor game. Oh, they had one come out in 2020. I didn't even hear about it. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, December 11th, 2020. Never even heard of it. Way to go with the marketing there, guys. Came out of the Medal of Honor game and no one knew that it existed. Should have given a free copy to DSP, then everyone would have known about it, guys. DSP would make sure everyone knew about it. I swear. Well, I think with that, guys, it's time for me to let you go. Gotta sit there and laugh at DSP, make fun of him for everything he says and does, because he's an idiot. But, before I go, don't forget, oh, where, right there, hit that like button, where the terrorists win. You wouldn't want the terrorists to win, would you? Terrible. Yeah, look out for Fallen Order on either Saturday or Monday. Yes, postponed for 2022 is crying about the bubbles. Counter-Strike 1.6 terrorists win. No terrorists winning. Terrorists winning is bad. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day. Or forget to say that, right?